Oprah with it. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
get a threat, you get a threat. So I didn't believe Feisty at first, but then now I'm like, did he tell? He might have did tell her like, Feisty, I know somebody that could touch you.
That's why when I look at some of the lives with Sonny, um, some of his past interviewees that are still making content, they are in their own way trying to get out the truth. They're still trying to, withhold some information. They're not going to expose everything. But I do believe that there is a level of manipulation there, coercion. And I'm saying this because I used to support Marcus and the original intent of his channel before it took a left turn. And then when I became personally involved in it, then I became more involved in it. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
remember Gabby, a lot of them be trying to tell it, but they be scared to tell it because they don't know what the consequences gonna be. But
Right, because
remember
we
when
don't know what.
Gabby
Right,
was trying to
exactly.
tell it and she was mad as hell, really, but he couldn't
Mm-hmm.
get it out of her. But she was talking kind of coded. She was like, motherfuckers be saying they want to help, but they really don't want to help. They got you sitting in a hotel room, then you got to figure out how to go do this, how to eat, how to do that. They really ain't doing nothing for you. And Marcus kept saying, who? Who you talking about? Who you talking about? And she would just be like, I'm just talking, I'm just talking about people. Like, but he
And the
knew
same thing
exactly
that
what she
Quita
was
used to
talking
do. She
about.
used to speak in subliminals as well.
Yep,
But
and
but
Quita
cutting her
wanted to
eyes
tell it
at
so
Marcus as
bad that
well,
they
and
was
Marcus be
fucking.
that little fake ass laugh.
Quita wanted to tell it so bad that they was fucking, but he was kind of holding that YouTube and stuff over Quita head. He
Yeah.
had got her set up on OnlyFans, and then he had got her YouTube monetized. So at
Mm-hmm.
one point, Quita was making good money. When Quita
Mm-hmm.
had went to jail, he had just gave Quita like $1,200, but it was her money. It was from her YouTube. So he was
Uh-huh.
holding
And
that
he
over
made
Quita
her
head.
pay it back
Yes.
for
See,
free interviews.
what
That's
happened
why
was
a lot of the interviews after that transpired was what he called nothing burgers because Quita
was
Quita
just
was like,
showing
all
her
right,
ass.
nigga.
That's why when Quita used to cry and when Quita would go on her own live on her YouTube, she'd be crying and she'd be drunk and stuff, and she'd be like, I don't want none of this no more. I don't care about no YouTube. I don't care about no fame. Quita is happy being Quita. She happy making her money, going buying her hair store outfits and getting her
She
little
said hair store outfits because that's the
she
damn
look
beauty supply outfits with the girl.
she happy with
And
her,
look,
you know
and
what
let
I'm
me tell you
saying? And
how
she
insulting Marcus is. He will take them, like you say, to the beauty supply or Rainbow. Like, first of all, when we used to shop at Rainbow, we were kids. Like, we were teens, okay?
mm-hmm.
These are grown women.
Mm-hmm.
These are grown
Yeah.
women.
And
I
then
mean,
he would always say stuff. And I used to watch Marcus. I used to be a fan of Marcus and I used to know this little stuff, but I used to try to, bypass it. But one of the biggest things I used to notice was like why he ain't helping the people. Like he interviewing them and then after the interview
because
wasn't
he
it,
never set out to help
he
anybody.
never set out to help people.
And
But
that's one thing that and I'm sorry to baby girl to cut you off, but one thing that I used to always report on every reaction channel, y'all gotta understand. Now, one thing that I do agree with him on is this. He wanted to, you know, broadcast people's stories of their real life, those that are on the streets, and let them use their own authentic voice to tell their stories about
Somebody said
addiction, sexual trauma, this, that, and the other. But
okay, that's cool. But how hard would it be to, because the other day when he was with Kat, I heard him telling Kat, I got a PO box. So you got a PO box so your fans could send you things for you, your family, the kids, the baby. How hard would it be to set up a PO box and that would that the stuff that people send in? Cause you ride around, he act like he just be just be riding around and oh, I seen Polo. He know exactly where to find them people, how to find them people. They walking, he
Mm. He
driving.
always just so happened to pop up on somebody,
How
Hold
right?
on.
hard would it be
Somebody
to
said
get a
Quita
PO box?
never
People could
received
send
her
in whatever
check
they
from
want to send
YouTube.
in, and as he ride around with him, he pull up on him. He here Polo, here go a new hoodie. You know, a fan sent in a hoodie. Here you go. But he's so selfish. He making money off of they back, and then he want to collect the little extras too. Like, god damn, what more do you want?
And you know what? And there's another content creator, called Ghost for Real Raw and Uncut. I'm not sure if y'all follow that channel. He's on the
Real right and
same
uncut.
time. Same motherfucking time.
Nah, he
Because
don't be
it's becoming a trend to make
he don't
money off of
sleep with the
these
women
homeless
on his
people. Like it's
on
becoming
his channel.
everybody want to do it
But
now.
but I'm sorry, baby girl, but when Hollywood passed away, they used his trailer to deal, to continue the activities until, Dean's mother put KD out and try to get everybody out. Like she was cool with Mike and everything, but she's really trying to get all that away because that is her property. But that's a
Right,
different, situation. But my point of bringing up Ghost is the same thing that Marcus is doing. Like it started off one way, but now we have, in Marcus's words, that he tried to tell Chaos, YouTube like episodic, content. So they want to, your followers, supporters would love to see the lifestyle and the day to day of their favorite characters. So
right,
that's why they invest so much money and time on following these individuals on a daily basis, coach them a little bit before they go, on camera of what they can say and what they can't say. If other, content creators reach out to them about, okay, I want to interview you. Okay, don't do it for free. Have a price, this, that, and the other. Don't reveal this. You can talk about this, but you can't talk about that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said Quita never got her money
do you
from
think, because
YouTube.
okay, so on one spectrum you got a lot of people that feel like,
Can y'all hear me?
oh, it's so many runaways, it's so many
Yeah, I
victims,
hear you,
nothing is gonna
Yarbo.
happen about this. But then
Nah,
on the other spectrum you
this is
got
T.
people that feel like, oh,
This is the
Mark is
barber.
going down for this, like his ass going to jail.
And I do agree. Now, Marcus, as much as I try, and this is just me being impartial, okay? Because at the end of the day, the people that he interviewed, they agreed they were adults, visibly adults. But these young, kids, this, recently. Now, my thing is this, Marcus, if you so damn smart, okay, you you this, you know, walking bookworm of reason. Why didn't you make sure that whoever that you're going to have on your spicy content webpage is legal? Because now you got Ola, Feisty, CJ, of course, accusing you of having relations with underage girls, and you've been doing this for a while. Like, what? A couple months ago, there was another girl that he just ran up on, and she had just turned 18, just turned 18. I forgot her name. He
I
only did
remember
one
that
interview.
interview.
I mean, he did like
That's
maybe
the
a
young
couple of
girl he
interviews
kept
with her.
trying to encourage. That's the young girl he kept trying to encourage to do OnlyFans.
Exactly, because she was already out there in the streets doing her thing.
You talking
Mm-hmm.
about the one girl that was in
And
the
he's
And
trying
tent?
to
see, my
act like
thing
he's
is,
going to. He's trying to act like a promoter, manager, mentor, and say, "Well, if you're going to do this, this is the way to do it to get more money." But your daughters are the same ages as the women. See, somebody said it earlier. He does have a fetish for younger
You
girls.
talking about
I
Cookie?
do believe that he is sleeping, and there are so many other young girls remain unseen. I'm not, I'm subscribed to the now back to the content because I actually wanted to see the fights. I just wanted to see the fights. but
right,
but not no daddy's briefcase. But he did have a vulnerable moment. First of all, his dad passed away in January. eventually over time he, you know, it revealed a little bit more about himself and how he came up with his channels and this, that, and the other, and the influence of his father is from New York, came down here in Georgia, opened clubs, and he was in the clubs underage around grown folks. So who's to say that he was not maybe molested at a young age and exposed to that lifestyle too soon, too early? You know what I'm
Um,
saying?
I definitely believe Marcus know he got a problem. I mean,
Yeah.
he know he got a problem. Now, where the problem stem from, who knows? But at this point, Marcus he always say, "I'm just the interviewer. I'm just the interviewer." But he has aligned himself to the point where he can't even look down on the people that he interviewing because he lived the same lifestyle that they live. I mean, yeah,
Why
he
do
get
you
to get
think
in
that he
his Jeep
connects
and go
more with
home at
them?
night, but
Why do you
he
think he connects more
One
with
man, I
them?
swear.
Because he's used to being around discrepant people. Like he grew up in the club. He
right.
grew up in the club. And when
Now
and also on Glenwood at that. And I'm not sure if y'all, lived in Atlanta or from Atlanta or anything like that. It's not even Atlanta. Glenwood is in Decatur. This is the east side, okay? So, but still, being in that environment at such a young age, being overexposed to a lot of things that a child should not be exposed to can impact that child's psyche. So he can talk about how smart he is and his dad got him to the best schools and this, that, and the other. I ain't never heard him going to college, but hey, he's intelligent. We'll give him that.
he
He got to get the
Marcus did a
gas.
little bit of college and he did not finish. He's not the scholar that he pretends to be. He was good.
Right.
He was good in grade school, elementary, middle school, high school. He did a little bit of college. He didn't finish. He said he was with his first baby mama. He was with her from the age of 24, I think he said, to 38. So that's around about the time when he started doing the YouTube content. So
Hmm.
with that being said, I feel like he used YouTube as a mask to feed his perversions. And that's what
Bingo.
most pedophiles do.
Bingo.
R. Kelly was a pedophile, and he hid behind being a artist.
Now let me
You
ask you
got
something, baby girl.
pedophiles
Do
that
you
hide behind
think?
being a teacher or a coach, or they always hide behind a shield.
Let me ask you something because he always, he goes hard for his children. Do you think that he may have done something to his baby girls? Because I
Um,
don't think he has.
I don't think he
Nah, why
has, but
why why
that's
would you
just
say that?
because his narcissistic personality. He believes that him and his family is better than other people. So what he subject other females to, other young girls to, when he look at his girls, he feel like my girls are better than that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That would never happen to my daughter because she's better than that. My daughter will never be, you know what I'm saying? So he won't do it
right.
to his because he feel like they are better than. He'll only do it to somebody that he feel like is less than, or if he feel like you have already been subjectified. For
Mm-hmm.
example, he'll do them interviews and the girls will tell him about the times where they've been, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
molested or raped at X, Y, and Z. And he'll say, well, what did your mom do? Or did you tell somebody, what did they do? And then the girl will say, well, I told my mom, or she ain't believe me, or she didn't do nothing. And then
Right.
so fast forward, his next question will be about some spicy shit.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. He and
And
then
that's see,
another
and
thing.
first of all, he is not. First of all, he's not a psychologist. He's not a psychologist. He's not even a clinician to
Exactly.
even. But you know what? But he preys on the vulnerable. And that's the one thing about Marcus I cannot stand. And I would tell him, I would tell this to him in his face, his little short ass. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm an Amazon. Your gun does not scare me, sir. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. You want to do a fight, nigga? like
Marcus
I,
don't have a gun because he
I
try to
would
scare people.
love look if he want to set up a fight, because Tragedy been wanting to beat his ass. I will shit.
Listen, Marcus don't have a gun to scare people. Marcus got a gun because he's scared.
Yeah, and guess what? He's facing possibly federal charges.
As
Like
he should, because
as he should. And you know what?
listen,
I feel bad for him because his original intent for the channel was one thing. It then diverted to a different thing, and it was okay. Like, look, if you wanted to do the feisty and the funky gang, cool. Polo, Belafonte, and his escapades, cool. But
listen, I don't feel bad for him because in my opinion, Marcus is one of the worst type of I don't want to put that PDF jacket on him because we don't know that for sure.
hold on. I'm sorry. QB 2020, you sound big as hell. I believe you. Bitch, yes I am, sir.
Oh my
But
God.
I'm fine as fuck, nigga. My hair is down to my ass, nigga. I'm an Amazon. I'm Indian. Okay? Blackfoot. Get it honestly. Dark skin. Gorgeous, nigga. Large lips. Full lips. Ass out this world, nigga. Like, don't play with me. Like,
She
I'm
had
not the
to
one or the two. Look, listen. Like, he's trying to play me right now, talking about, oh, you sound big as hell too. Nah, nigga, but I am. I come from a family of Amazons. All of my cousins, my big sister, she's actually taller than me. We're models. We're gorgeous. Okay, let's be clear. Don't play with me. Like I had to get him together. I'm sorry, y'all. But baby girl, as you were saying, I had to just wrap that shit up. Talking about something, you sound big as hell. Like, I could bring my voice down too, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
but
Jolly Green giant head ass.
but
I've been calling Jolly Green all my life. Yeah, but get when you see me, you will want to fuck me.
Marcus,
So
I
shut
feel like
up.
Marcus is one of the worst type of predators because when he approach you, he come friendly. He come like, you know what I'm saying, he gonna help. He come to you like he care. And then he end up doing to people all the abuse and whatever they explain to him, he end up doing the same shit. It be a different approach, but it have the same ending result.
Yeah. And guess what? Hey, the chickens has come to roost. And Marcus is scared, as he should. Now, one thing about Marcus, if I was his financial advisor or his attorney, I would have told him, listen,
This is like this like some nature boy shit all over again.
yes! And Nature Boy is in prison. That nigga trying to appeal every chance he gets. And he ain't coming out. He is not coming out no time soon. Not at all. I don't even know why, these guys want to.
Yeah, and he was and Nature Boy was on YouTube for that's what people keep trying to tell Marcus. They'll watch you for years before they come get you. Nature Boy was on
Exactly.
YouTube for
They
years
got to
before they
build a
came and got
case
him.
up. They got to build that case up. So, all those deleted videos and interviews and spicy content, guess what? They already got it. And if they don't have it, they can retrieve it. It's easy. Now, let me ask you something. Do you believe that Tragedy got his computer?
They definitely could get it. They probably
QB
uh
2020.
I don't know.
Andre the Giant, my ass, my nigga. I bet I'm taller than you. I'm probably stronger.
Polo for sure got it.
Talking about Andre the Giant, bitch. I got your Andre the Giant. Come and say that shit to my face. You in Atlanta, nigga? I'm in Decatur where it's greater. Come see me, nigga. Come pull up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all
If
motherfuckers
Marcus left
are
that computer
disrespectful in
behind,
this
that's the
chat.
dumbest shit he could have ever did in his life.
What you say?
If Marcus left that computer behind, that's the dumbest shit he could have ever did in his life.
Well, he has, before, but he
Yeah.
had trusted individuals. Kelsey, is she released yet? Because I know Marcus didn't bail her out because she was the one managing that.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy. He ain't Bill Kelsey, yeah.
I don't
QB
think she. I
2020,
haven't.
nigga, you so lame. Why don't
Listen,
you come on the
Marcus Holt.
stage
He
and tell me to my
believe this or not,
motherfucking
he might go
face?
bail her out now because his ship is sinking. Tragedy and Feisty is gone. They in Texas. They not coming back.
You think Tragedy is in Texas with her? I'm still kind of on the fence about whether she's not or are in San Antonio. She may be in San Antonio, but Tragedy is such an attention whore. We would have heard his voice by now, like when she was, on the live earlier.
Why I think Tragedy's there.
If she in Texas, I think Tragedy definitely with her because she can't be like she don't know how to operate by herself.
But Tragedy
Right.
didn't have no money to get there.
Because I'm not sure about this whole laptop situation. Like Marcus might be a
That was
little,
then. This is
what I'm saying,
now.
green in some areas. Marcus try to act like he real street smart, but he ain't really street smart. He try to act like just because you play crackheads money
Hey, can y'all hear me?
that you got credibility. You pull up at 5 points, you pull up at the Boulevard, you pull up in Greenville, or I say Greenville, Glenwood. I know all the spots where he be pulling up at to find these people.
Can y'all hear me?
Like, come on, man. Like, we know where you at. We know where you go to find your people. Like, he was like for Strawberry, for instance.
No,
He
I'm
was over
talking to the
there.
panel.
Now, the last time we saw Strawberry was what, a year ago? Or maybe like 8 months ago. All of a sudden she pops up
Yeah.
back up on the channel and Polo wanna do a spicy scene. Like, come on now. She was over on the bluff. Then she was over there, you know what I'm saying, near Simpson Road. We know where you at.
What are you doing?
Like, come on. This is
Okay, so
like, and I'm sorry for those that are not in Atlanta or from Atlanta. I know the streets, but I know exactly where he goes to try to find this, that, and the other. Talk about he got all this street credibility. Nigga, where's the street credibility from, the real hustlers, the real kingpins, the real movers and shakers that run those neighborhoods? You ain't pull up in Mechanicsville, Peoplestown, Borrow Homes. Well, they tore those down.
that's why
But
I
I'm
was
saying
like
the
when he
real
went
West Side.
to the trap and did that
You
interview
ain't,
with
you ain't
Summer.
pulled up
Dude
in
was way
Bankhead.
out of
Like,
place.
what the
Dude felt
fuck?
uncomfortable as
Bankhead is
fuck.
gentrified, but still, it's still Bankhead. Like, come on. Like we know you go to the safe areas. You go to downtown Atlanta. But then you might, go to the outskirts of the bluff. You might go to the outskirts of Simpson Road, Donald Lee Harwell. You might go to
How much more
MLK.
time
You
y'all
don't
think
even go to
ASI
Cleveland
got?
Ave.
ASI finna that Marcus channel finna fold. How much more time y'all think he got?
I would give him to the end of the summer. Look, who is that? Calco Jones Lowe. I actually live on Flat Shows. I'm in
Y'all,
Decatur, where it's greater. I'm out on Flat Shows, nigga, right down the street
panel, can y'all hear
from
me?
Decatur. What is it? South DeKalb Mall. That's where I'm at. Like Marcus don't really be in those trenches to really find, motherfuckers in the trenches. He be finding motherfuckers that are transplants. And look, honestly, I'm a transplant, but I've been here since '05, so I've earned my peach. I've
He
been
be
here since
scared to
'05.
find the motherfuckers from the trenches. He's scared. Mark is scared to go in the trenches.
I lived in inside and outside of the perimeter. I lived in every motherfucking zone. Okay? I know what I'm talking about. And by the way, I'm from DC, Southeast, shout out. And I hate to say shout out because Feisty and him done wore that shit out. But Southeast DC, okay, PG County, and also shout out to Baltimore. That's where the rest of my family is. Not Tragedy. Tragedy talking about he from Baltimore or I don't even know Salisbury, Maryland. Nigga, that's what Ellicott City. Look, you
Yo, you
close to
get me?
Pennsylvania, nigga. You ain't from no Baltimore City, nigga. You ain't from Baltimore, Maryland.
I can't hear you, bro. I
Fuck is
don't
you
know if
talking
she
about,
can.
nigga?
Yo,
My bad, Yarvo. What was you trying to say? My bad. I look, I'm on one because I've been wanting to say this shit for so long, man. Good lord, I wanted to catch them. One of them while they was on the panel, so that I can just ask some questions.
Everybody gonna have to drop and come back.
All right.
Nana, you still up here? Nana, you still up here? What y'all think about tonight? What y'all think going on? What y'all want to happen? Y'all want the nigga in jail, or do y'all want more in jail? Y'all want him under the jail? Put a one in chat for the jail, or two for under the jail. What y'all, what y'all think going on? What y'all want to happen? Y'all in jail, or do y'all want more in jail? Y'all want him under the jail? Put a one in chat for the jail, or two for under the jail.
Yeah, so it's like, damn.
Hey, Richard, turn your camera on.
I can't.
I'm not too sure, but I could have swear I saw Ola on Marcus' channel before.
I'm not too sure, but I could swear I saw Ola on Marcus' channel before.
He did look familiar.
That's a fact. I could have swear I seen him on interview. I've been trying to find it. I could. That's why I said when he said, "Oh, Marcus introduced me to them girls." Now you been knew Marcus. You been knew them girls. You just trying to get yourself out of whatever jam you in.
Swear I seen him on interview. I've been trying to find it. I could. That's why I said when he said, "Oh."
Y'all think Marcus gonna keep on making content after this?
He
Nah,
just did the day after.
nah, not to this shit over with.
I know he finna be mad as hell because this drying his money up.
Straight up.
Here's the day after. Nah, not to this shit over with. I know he's gonna be
He
mad
might
as
as
hell.
well. They already got about 4 years worth of evidence on this nigga. He been doing weird shit.
Uh, uh, he was talking about how he going to spending time with his family and stuff. Like, yeah, he laying low right now.
Every time some shit go down, Mark is spending time with his family. That that's just like when Feisty exposed his ass. He had, was spending time with his family.
Yeah. Yeah.
The crazy part about it is like the viewers had looked it up. Somebody was like 17, you could consent to sex, but Marcus messed up when he filmed it.
Yeah, that's a
So
fact.
it ain't even,
That's a fact.
17. Us feeling bad about her being 17, that's just the morality of it. But so
Yeah.
he could have got away with that, even if he, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But he filmed it, and that's what made him break the law. He broke a lot of
Yeah.
laws when he filmed it
Straight
because
up.
he filmed it, he distributed it, he
Straight
collected
up.
money
For
for it
profit. You know what I mean?
for profit. And then Feisty said that Ola is 17. So if that's true, it's like 2 counts of it. Like, damn.
Bruh, if Ola 17, that's a hard 17. Ain't no way.
I don't. I I believe he could listen. I do believe he could be 17, dude. Just ugly. That's just what it is. I ain't want to say it when Marcus had first interviewed him, but I was like, the only reason dude said he 29 is because he trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because he ugly. So he figured he can't say he 18 and 19. He gonna say he 29 because he ugly.
I doubt if he's 17. If he is, boy,
Yeah,
like you said, that's a hard 17.
But
ain't
listen
no,
though, look at how
it
he
ain't
act
no way.
though. Look at how he act. Look how irrational he is.
Now,
Look
he
how
do act
Nah,
immature.
for
He do
real. I
act
ain't gonna
very
lie.
immature.
He really just act like a finessing ass motherfucking smoker
he act like
ATL
a
nigga.
kid that's then got himself into some shit and he really now he trying to stand on it.
Man, he
Yeah,
was
I
Yeah,
can
trying to
see that.
get that 500 for that laptop. Man, he trying to that boy trying to go get high.
he needed that 500. He wanted that five bad.
Straight up. I, I'm saying like it was just the way that he was lying about it, talking about I ain't finna incriminate myself. My brother stole it and gave it to me. I'm like, okay, yeah, I got, all right, yeah. Your people stole it, huh? And then gave it to you, and you was gonna give it away, but then he told you no, you can't give it away. I want to get some money for it, so I can't give his stuff away. Like, bro, yeah, shut up, man.
Just talking in
Bro,
circles.
come on, bro. Like bro, you stole that laptop up out of that Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? This is the play. He stole it up out of the Airbnb. He don't want to say that he stole it because that will incriminate that's him. Like he said, he don't want to incriminate himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a crime. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
you
Yeah, he
know,
took it right. He took it when Feisty said he took their money and all that. He took that laptop too. But one thing
yeah,
about that laptop, if the police get their hands on that laptop, oh, Mark is definitely going to jail.
exactly.
I
And
don't nobody need to touch that damn laptop. Shit, I would have left that motherfucker
so
where it was at.
for real though, Marcus is really lucky that dude stole it. You know what I mean? For real, because if the police get a hold of that, I bet you Marcus shaking in his boots right now, thinking police finna get their hands on that laptop.
But
Right. If
listen
he
though,
really wanted
did
500,
y'all
he could
catch
have just
this
sold it
though?
back to Marcus. I bet you Marcus would give him 1,000 for that laptop back.
I
But
bet he would
listen,
right now.
did y'all catch this part though? Not only was he trying to get 500 for the laptop, then he gonna turn around and tell Troy. But I don't know the passcode to it though.
But Polo
Right.
know the
Right.
passcode. Now he don't. You know what I'm saying? That's probably true. He probably don't know the passcode to it.
But why? How you gonna sell something for? How you gonna sell a stolen item with child porn on it for $500 and you ain't got the code to it?
Because
What good is
he
that?
not so, because the significance of selling it wasn't so the person would come up on a new laptop. It was to give them the incriminating evidence on Marcus. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. What
Right.
the why the laptop it has the value to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
He
Right.
trying to give it to somebody with issues with Marcus. You know what I'm saying? Because
But
that's the
he
Right.
person that
tried
got an
to
interest
And,
in it.
and, and I'm
he
from New
tried
York.
to
I'm from
come at
Brooklyn.
Troy
You get,
like
I could give
Troy
about,
got
I
his
give
whole
somebody
life set on
$50.
taking
They'll bust
Marcus
that
down.
laptop open.
Nigga, we just on YouTube because it's content. We don't want to destroy a nigga life now.
Yeah.
He shit. He did that.
Yeah,
But you
but
want
when
to
it
know what
comes
the
to
funny
child
thing is?
pornography, man, that's not destroying his life. That's he messed the package up. Men don't do that.
That's what I was
Yeah,
about to
facts.
say. All Marcus interview.
I don't condone in no type of sexual. I can't no real nigga. You can't be real and if you done ever took pussy or you done ever you know what I'm saying like done hit a kid or like man
But
you
he do
can't
so
nah
much preaching about what a real man is, what a real man is, though.
yeah he's a creep.
Hmm.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he's a
And
saying?
creep,
then he
man.
sit up there
But you
and
know
he
what
say,
it to me, I think that You know what I'm saying? His demon just end up getting real big and strong on him and just taking over him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
I think it's a lot. It's I think it's more than one factor that play into why Marcus is but is doing all of this. For one, yeah, his daddy did die. For two, yeah, he is on all that testosterone.
oh
For three,
yeah,
he making money hand over fist, so his ego pumped. Marcus
facts.
is feeling like the nigga that he always wanted to be. Every
Hell
kid
yeah.
that grew up in the house, you know, he said he was a scholar and he did get
Right.
exposed to some stuff. But every kid that grew up in the house be having a curiosity of what's going on outside. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, like the motherfuckers, he probably seen motherfuckers riding around on rims and the loud music and selling the
But
drugs
look,
and
let me
wearing
show
the
you how you know
clothes.
And
Marcus.
then the fact
Let me
that he named the site Dad's Briefcase, like man, you that's some creep shit. I don't care, bro. My personal opinion. That's a creep ass name. Dad's
right,
nothings. And ain't no place for porn, nigga. Like
That's
that's
real
weird shit.
creepy. And
right. And let me show
and
you another reason why you know Marcus is a creep. Marcus have been on YouTube doing this shit for about 3, 4 years, and you still paying people $20 for an interview. You know how much money you done made, how much money you getting now. Nobody gonna have loyalty for you once they figure that out.
right.
Oh
I
yeah.
be watching I used to watch that one interview, that white dude that do the soft white underbelly. Man,
Yeah,
white dude then bought folks cars. He done went and got people house remodeled. He done put thousands of dollars in folks' pockets to get them back up on their feet. Sometimes
right.
they do right, sometimes they fuck the money off. He be like, oh well, fuck it. But he be feeling like I'm collecting so much money off of these people. You know what I'm saying? I'ma go ahead and help them. You know what I'm saying? Get them new furniture or whatever they need. Now if they fuck it off, that's on them, but he do his part.
Even Ghost from
Somebody
the Real Right
said
and
T.
Uncut,
Somebody
he
said
give them
T will kick
$40.
Marcus to the curb. You think so? I don't believe that. I think he got her right where he want her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He picked the type of females that's like he's intellectually stronger than, like he done already like took her as far as she let him do whatever he wants. She not going nowhere.
The thing about it is he did already convinced her that being with him is good as she gonna get. It's better than being outside, it's better than tricking, it's better than hoeing. So yeah, you got a baby daddy that, you know, indulging this, indulging that, but look how you living. That's probably what he tell her. Look how you living. You got a nice apartment, you got, I take you on trips. I just took you to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? So he got her feeling like she gotta weigh her options.
yeah, yeah.
Rep your hood. Shut up, nigga.
Now,
Mark is one bad
if
man, man.
Marcus met a woman who had a house, like a regular productive woman of society who got a job, a house, a car, pay her bills, got some food in the house, he wouldn't know what to do with a woman like that because she gonna speak her mind. Soon as he start acting up, she gonna say, "You little bitty nigga."
Oh, that's a fact. He ain't. Yeah, he not dealing with. Nah, no. He wouldn't deal with no type of woman that he even feel like is even close to being his equal. You know what I'm
And I'm
saying?
gonna tell
Listen,
you
Like,
what.
if Morgan slept with that little dark skinned girl and they say she was 17, she also slow. So that's another charge on top of that.
man, who said that he slept with her?
Then all I said that,
Nah, I mean I didn't
Oh,
hear him
I
say
said
that.
he said it. He said that he told. I think he told Troy that he said that
yeah, I
Marcus
think he
slept with
told
her.
Troy that. I think he said Joyce slept with the little dark skinned one. I'm like,
He
and
told.
she's slow. That's an autistic child. Yo, Marcus, you going to jail
Damn.
for real. That's why I'm like, bro, this is serious. Then man, Marcus going to jail, man.
But we don't know. Like Ola,
For sure,
he
yeah.
ain't
Ola could be
credible.
lying. Ola sound like a complete lie anyway.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It sound like he mixed a little bit of the truth and a lot of bit of a lie.
Yes.
The only thing that he said that I believe was true was he said when Marcus found out what was going on, he bought the ticket to get the little girl back to Florida. He kicked Ola and the dark skinned girl out the room, and then
So
he let
let me
Feisty
ask
and
you this:
Tragedy go in the room.
do you think that Ola knew that she was underage?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
that Ola
yeah,
knew. So all that part about he didn't know her at all, and Marcus introduced them. I feel like all of that part was a lie.
I believe
yeah,
that's a
me
lie
too.
too.
Yeah, me
So
Yeah.
a
too. I
caller
believe that.
called in the other night to Troy's world, and this part kind of makes sense. The girl in the interview that they did the next morning, she said she was pregnant by Ola. She
What?
probably ran away because she pregnant by she don't want to get Olaf in trouble. That's her baby daddy. You feel me? So she ran away with the nigga.
Mm.
Yeah. Mind you, if you listen to the story that they was telling inside the restaurant when they was like, yo, I took him from his girlfriend and I had to fight her, look at my knuckles and all that. That story, Marcus, that was a true story.
Right.
All I knew that
Mm.
little girl. Like she said, he just put her on the bus. That's probably really his baby.
Yeah, and that's probably why she ran away because she knows she pregnant by a grown man. So she ran away. She wasn't trying to get dude in trouble. She want to be with dude.
Telling you, I'm gonna find that video. He was on Marcus' page about a year or two ago. I'm telling you, I seen that boy on that page before.
You think Ola was on the page?
Yes, I
He
don't
looked
forget a face, and I've
familiar.
been
Like
watching
dude,
Marcus
looked
for
familiar
years.
as fuck.
He looks so familiar. Like I swear, he like one of them ones that Marcus ran into and just interviewed him. He told him his story and all that, and then that day he ran into him again.
I want to
But
But
say
him
see,
not never
I
listen.
seen
Him not
CJ
never know
on his
Marcus.
page before he was
Listen,
with him.
look, Ola must be slow. Cause that's like a man walking up to any man saying, listen, I want you to get on camera, have sex with this girl. You could clearly see she's young as hell, and you still do it.
Yeah. Right.
You had to know this girl. That don't make sense. I would have said, what? Why
right,
you don't do it? You want
right.
me to get up? Like that don't make sense. So obviously he ran
Either
into
way it
y'all.
go, it don't make sense. Cause why would he be 29 and he know he 29 and she just turned 17, but then he agreed to have sex with her on film?
Right. He must be slow
Yeah.
too.
That nigga ain't slow.
They thought what I'm telling you what blew the whole spot up is
That she was on
nobody
the
knew
run.
that she had a bolo.
Yeah,
If
facts.
that little girl ain't have a
Imagine,
bolo, Marcus could have got away with this.
see,
We could
and
speculate
see, he
all
be,
day that she young, but proof.
yeah,
And then
so,
they said in the video that Marcus touched the little girl. So if that little girl didn't have a bolo, imagine what Marcus would have did with that little girl.
Listen. I said this earlier. So after she did the spicy scene, then he did the interview with her the next morning when he was telling her that's when he was saying it was the best spicy scene he's had ever seen, and
yeah,
all this, that, and the third.
yeah,
Marcus was lining her up for himself,
yeah.
but he didn't
He
get a
was
chance to
gassing her
get
up.
to her because the bolo came out literally
Plus,
later that day.
originally
Right.
they was
Right.
supposed to be the makeover Monday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not tragedy. It was supposed to be them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And he likes to, and he was definitely lining them up because he liked to crack them on Makeover Monday. He catch them looking all good with a makeover. He busting them like he
But my
did
thing is,
tragedy. I mean not tragedy, like he did
Feisty
truth.
girl.
Like he did what's her name? Maya.
yeah.
Yeah.
Feisty. You know what I'm saying? He busted them all on Makeover Monday.
But my thing is the reason, because I was trying to figure out. They was saying that Marcus rubbed the girl. He was rubbing the girl leg while she was doing the shit with Olaf. And I'm like, even if that's true, that's gonna upgrade the charge. Even though he didn't, have sex with her, you on film touching her while she doing sexual activity. You know how
Yeah.
the law go. They got a even if I don't know the name for it, the law got a name for it.
Yeah,
Look,
Marcus better know in
Z Boy
jail
said
and
Ola
teaching stuff
and
in
Marcus
jail.
real deal chomo. He
That
was
don't
holding her
mean nothing. You
legs
ain't gonna be
while
able to
Ola was
explain.
going crazy in it, and he was recording. Z Boy, did you see this? Did you see the spicy content?
Nah, who me? I ain't see no. I don't watch
No,
that stuff.
no. I'm
Oh,
talking to the I'm talking to the commenters.
oh, how about?
I didn't see the spicy content, but that's what one of the callers had
Yeah,
said when
Yeah, nah.
Troy was doing his
No.
thing the other night. They was like Marcus was rubbing her leg or holding her legs or something while Olaf was doing his thing. I'm like, well, hell, if that's true, that's gonna upgrade the charge.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Ain't no explaining that when you get locked up, bruh. You looked at
Big
the
G,
same way.
OG,
You mu-
ATL. You think it's okay for another for Amanda to sleep with a minor?
what? You gotta block him.
Listen, I was wondering how do Marcus got so many subscribers, how he got so much support. Ever since this whole situation went down and his callers been calling in and try to defend him, it's low key kind of sick because it show you that his followers think like him. He got a bunch of it's damn near like a cult. A grown ass man called in to Troy's world, and you could tell he was an older man. He sounded like a damn senior citizen. He said Marcus ain't doing nothing wrong. He said what Marcus doing it ain't no different from like shooting a at home video with a VHS. That's what he said.
I mean, he a freak. He just like
And
shit. He's a dude. Is
he,
a that's type. That's he a voyeur. Like people like that is like cucks. You know what I'm saying? Like Adam 22. You know what I'm saying? It is a whole community of people. It's a bunch of weird niggas that like to do that, like swingers and shit. Like
but
they'll sit in a chair and let somebody else crack they girl. Like
then you
yeah,
got
that's what he into.
the older women been calling in too. They trying to they one older woman called in. She said that's why I said his people damn near like a cult. She said she
Z
have been
boy, you are
supporting
capping.
the lady said she be pulling out her credit card.
You
She
watch that
support
shit.
everything Marcus do. She got anything that Marcus got, she done paid for it. She done paid for the mastermind. She done paid for the back to the concert, whatever he got, she done paid for it. And she up here crying, talking about she praying for Marcus. No concern about the little girl. She just praying that somehow, some way, Marcus could make it out this trouble.
Well, she better keep praying because he ain't making it out this.
Hey, big OG, it ain't no he say she say. It's a fact. They got a bolo out on this little girl that he just shot a porno scene with. That's what we talking about, brother. You know what I'm
And he
saying? It
can't
ain't no
and
he
he
say
can't get
she
out of
say.
that.
He
That's a
said he said no, my G. It sounds like he say she say, but it happens every day for real. Yeah, but we talking about this right now. That's what we talk. That's the topic, brother.
Right, we talking about what we seen and heard
On
Marcus do.
Marcus's channel.
We ain't talking about what happened that day. That ain't none of our business. We talking about what we seen. That's our business right now. We saying what he did with them little kids was wrong, and
Yeah,
what he
facts.
been doing
and
with
he
the
knew
people
if
leading up
she
to
was
this
a
was
little
wrong.
girl because he got little girls her age.
Right. Once you had a conversation with that little girl and she
Hey
ain't know what
man,
a sausage
hey bruh,
biscuit was,
it sound like you okay with pedophilia. You okay with? He said I let the police do their job. See, people that take that type of
what?
stance when it comes to some underage shit, we not talking about no street shit. It ain't no it ain't nothing honorable about sleeping with a little girl, brother. You feel me?
Facts. And let me tell you something. Like you talking about the police. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Marcus would have did something like that in Brooklyn, and we would have seen it. We would have handled it hood justice. He'd have came back to this project, and we would have left on his head.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
crazy,
look.
man. The
And then
police
this
get
nigga,
involved.
it's other dude said, it's Z Boy said, I'm being dead ass, homie. I ain't see my dog dead. Marcus was literally holding one of her legs while Ola was in it because he was trying to get a good viewing angle. Nigga, shut up, nigga. The only way you would be able to have a verbatim recap like that, nigga, you
And if
probably
you seen it,
just watched it. Bruh, shut up. Shut
The
up. You
homie
lying. You
watched it, then the
watched it.
homie sent it to
Yeah.
him.
He talking about he describing the whole scene, but that's a plus. How did it even come up? You was like, oh, tell me how it went, bro. What was going on in the sex scene? Come on, man. Niggas don't have conversations about porno scenes, brother. That's not something that men do.
Facts.
Believe this or not, that's probably Mark before it got took down. That probably was Marcus' highest view video, just because motherfuckers knew that was a little girl.
Facts.
Facts.
Uh,
She didn't even know what a biscuit with gravy was.
Man, Marcus knew what he was doing from start to finish. He knew he was running game on kids. He made them share. He made three people share one plate.
Look, so you remember? Do you remember when Lex when he talked to Lex after the second interview he did with Lex after we found out about her whole case and everything, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He says to her, we need to link. I need to get up with you because you got some skills that I can probably use. You know what
Who
I'm
he said that
saying?
to?
That's what he said to Lex.
See,
Lex
Okay.
Lex was a recruiter for a P. You know what I mean? Like she was running around recruiting.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So, but she caught a case for some human trafficking. Like so,
oh,
so
she
he
on
was
she on
telling
his
he
channel
was telling
too.
her that she said she had some skills that he could use. Like he wanted her to recruit for him. Is what I took that to understand.
man,
I mean
listen,
to me.
Marcus wake up every day and get dressed so he could go build a case on himself.
That's
That's really
smart.
all he doing.
That's a fact. And Feisty was the recruiter for him. Only thing she did though was recruit a bunch of niggas for herself.
Polo
GLG boy,
currently
just let
out
it
there
go, brother,
recruit.
because you sound crazy. He talking about what my dog subscribed to that page, not me. Yeah, whatever. But y'all just be talking about the man, whatever, man.
Man, listen,
Yeah,
I watch. I'm deep into these YouTube streets, and I don't know another soul that I could go be like, girl, did you see what happened on YouTube today?
come on, man. He talking about his homie. Yeah, so y'all just be in there playing 2K, talking about the spicy content. So if your dog is subscribed to it, how come he don't just show you, bruh? Instead of what's the difference between him showing you and describing it play by play? He was holding
Listen,
her
they
booty
got.
hole open, and then he came in with he did the Superman, and then come on, bruh.
Listen, you know how motherfuckers be sharing Netflix passwords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers sharing one spicy YouTube account. It's in one nigga
Yeah.
name, but they both got the password to it. They both watch it. Then they call each other like, "Did you see?"
Yo, Marcus
He
just
said
did that.
I didn't see it, but my homie did, and he described it to me. Like, bro, you would have been better off just saying, yeah, I seen it, but I didn't know what it was about to be. Or like, come on, bro.
Right,
You said
right.
this nigga's wow.
Man,
Right.
listen, I got a 14-year-old that's turning 15 in September, and I got a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old that's turning 17 in November. When I see a kid, I know it's a kid. Like it is what it is.
Facts. My daughter 14 years
Dog,
old. I got a
this nigga,
granddaughter. Is you crazy? Nobody that's not acceptable, man. All the rest of the stuff, I mean, it ain't really acceptable either, but we could probably work around that. But this one is just not
It's
acceptable.
like all the other stuff was like, damn, Marcus, you fucked up as a person as far as your morals, but fuck it, it's content. You ain't did nothing.
Right.
But this right here, this shit
Yeah.
nah,
different.
man,
Now
we
motherfuckers
can't let
like
you
y'all,
slide,
y'all
bro.
so against Marcus, y'all so against Marcus. We ain't asked Marcus to do that shit.
Oh, the mother. All we did was watch what he did.
See, that's just like, people, all Marcus interviewees, they be like, Marcus, you pay me in a bad light. You pay me in a bad light. He always be like, all
And
I do is
Zinga,
hold the camera.
you
You
don't
be
see the
them.
link. You don't see the link to get up here, to get up on the stage. She's trying to get up here on the stage.
And I ain't gonna front. What make it so bad is like we all from the society, and I'm from the hood. I don't
Sagittarius
know if
facts.
anybody up there live inside the hood, but right, I live in the hood at the moment right now, and I know people that'll go to the store for $5. So for Marcus, only thing he finding is people like bums and
This nigga
things
Z
like
boy,
that.
this shit is
Marcus know
for
what he's doing.
hilarious. Hey, can y'all see the comments?
Nah, I can't.
Y'all can't see the
I'm
comments.
not
This
looking
Nah,
at
shit
the comments.
is hilarious.
what he said?
This shit got me crying.
What he said? What he said?
This
What he said?
nigga Z boy is steady denying that
Somebody said somebody said over 30 is no excuse to get tricked by a kid.
Facts.
that's a fact. I mean it, and it yeah, man, you ain't got no that ain't that's not an excuse.
And then Marcus ain't gonna be able to use that because he used that he went to Harvard, he's so intelligent. So how she
Hey
tricked
Z
you?
boy, get up here on the stage.
How she
He
tricked
did.
you?
Get
You
up here on
so
the
Man,
smart.
stage,
listen,
Z boy. Let's
Marcus
talk
did
about
that
it,
shit
fam.
on purpose. He wanted to be able to say he didn't know. He did that shit on purpose. When Marcus used to first start doing interviews, he used to straight be like, "What year was you born?" That used to catch motherfucker. Now, one thing that motherfucker is good with, he good with numbers. He'd be like, "What year you was born?" He could tell them instantly. He be like, "That don't add up." He been stopped asking motherfuckers what year
Yeah,
they was
you
born.
right
He don't
about
care
that.
no
And
more.
I remember that. He used to always say that. What year he was born? Hurry up, hurry up. Ah, now you right about that. He did it with Ant.
Yeah. And that trip them up. Anytime somebody is lying and you ask them what year they was born, that trip them up every time.
Who's an accountant? You talking about Marcus is an accountant? Nzinga?
Marcus is a creep. Yeah, that's all he is.
Sagittarius, yeah, come on, man. Like I swear I want to let dude live, man. But you might as well come up on here on the stage and tell us we gonna pretend like we
Like
gonna
you ain't
pretend
see it.
like you didn't watch it, bro. You did. He talking about he said he was just trying to give us some clues. That's all. Well, come give us some more clues, bro.
Hey,
How
listen,
that
Yeah.
he
shit
mad as
started.
hell. He said he trying to help. These motherfuckers that goddamn cussed him out. He trying to help.
Nah, he ain't trying to help. He was trying to help us get some more information that he was watching.
Lord have mercy.
Duh.
Yo,
Yeah.
get up
I
here,
ain't
let
need
him.
we didn't even need the details. You could have just been like, yeah, he did touch her.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
said he had his leg. He held what? He did what now?
This
All
nigga,
I said
this
was,
nigga
did he
told you
touch her?
exactly what he told you exactly where he touched that, but you ain't see
Man,
it.
all I said was, I think Marcus touched her because if he touched her, that's an upgrade on the charge. This nigga said he did A B C D E F G.
Yeah, he
He
watched
gave the
that shit
whole
about
play by
5 times.
play about what happened.
Yeah, yeah, he watched. You going to jail too? He going to jail too.
Yeah, somebody said he added himself to the case.
Yeah, I must say, yeah, he's done. We
It's
nigga
about
look
to be
him
an
up too.
ASI Rico, nigga. He's going
Yeah,
down.
look him up too, man. He going down with Marcus, man. That's one of Marcus' men.
Hey, Big OG said that's a threesome. Nah, facts, man. They had a threesome with that little girl, man. That's weird.
Listen, Marcus said if I go down, my audience going with me.
With
Hey, you
mama.
know y'all watch child porn, man.
It's on
So
all
y'all
they
fucked up.
phones. It's on all they
Yeah,
laptops.
Yeah.
yeah. That nigga, what that nigga old? I said what? He said, "Damn, I gotta set Marcus. He gotta do something to get out of this."
Marcus gonna fuck
Hold on, you
around
Hey,
going to
and
Z
then
boy,
he
jail?
don't.
get
Hey,
caught. He
that
gonna
ain't.
sit.
Hey, it's 19-year olds out here doing a whole lot of shit. That ain't no excuse. Hey, come up here on the stage so we can talk to you, man. We need to.
Yeah, pull up. Yeah, tell him pull up. Tell him
Yeah,
pull up, man.
get on up here, man. We need to figure
Man,
out
You
what
y'all
want
you
to?
got
finna do
going
that
on,
man
bro.
dirty. Dog. Y'all finna do that
Yeah,
man
pull
in.
up, man. Cause you a creep. He a creep. He a creep. He a creep. Pull up, creep. Nah. Just pull up so you can tell us what happened in the video. We want to know
Yeah,
for
man,
real.
pull up. Pull on up, man. Pull up. We just got a
Nah,
couple
how
questions
did it
for you,
end?
man. We
Tell us
need
how
to.
it ended.
He said he don't got StreamYard. Nah, bro, you just press the link. You just press the link, brother. It just go to.
Nah,
It's
he don't
gonna
know how he gonna say his phone fucking up.
Nah,
Rep
his phone ain't
Hood
messing.
said that. Rep
Your phone
Hood
was
said that's
messing
on
when you
enough, boy.
watched
You
that
going
video.
jail. And you better get on up here fast too before you go jail. For
Yeah,
real. We
we
need
got
to
your
talk.
eye out. We got your IEP, nigga. You're going to jail with
Dig
Marcus.
straight up. We need to make sure you straight. You dig? We
Yeah,
don't know about you now, man.
we don't know about you
Dig.
now, man. You sound fishy, brother.
Nazinga, you was up here. She said, add me back. You press the link again. If you was up here one time, the same way you got up here one, did you get up here again? Somebody up here. Who's in here? Let's do a roll call, man. I'm OGT the
Now
barber.
he ain't got shit to say.
I'm reality from Brooklyn.
Okay, I'm here. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, y'all.
What's up?
Now, now,
Yeah.
knowing everything that we know about Marcus,
We know he
okay?
going to jail.
Yeah,
Yup.
exactly. You're going to jail. But at the same time, what do you think the charges are going to be?
The
Sexual
minimum,
assault.
the
Listen, sexual assault on a minor, sexual assault on a autistic child, home pornography, home pornography. Marcus gonna have about 90 charges.
he gon' yeah,
Rep
he
your
gon'
hood is
Say
crazy.
90.
he produced it, he distributed it, he collected money from it,
Yeah, all of
uh
them. Yeah, Marcus have more
he
charges.
solicited, uh he
Man,
got
Marcus.
recruiters.
Yeah, yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't. Feisty going down.
Right?
Nah, this chat is crazy, man. Y'all
Right?
Like
retarded.
what didn't he do? This nigga done been in some street beef and everything. He broke into the bando. He recorded himself breaking into a bando.
He done chase CJ out of town.
This
Um
shit is
he
hilarious.
also
Nah,
he trafficked
it's too much
he
going on,
so
man.
listen, so
Yo,
that nigga
yo, y'all ain't
Charles,
you
where the
listen,
fuck did
y'all
Charles
remember
come
Ola
from?
saying that he tried to scare him with the gun?
Nah, what happened?
Intimidation.
Ola said he did it because Marcus had the gun on him. He said that on Troy's World. That's another charge.
That's intimidation. And even if it's a lie, you gotta go through a whole court process to prove it's a lie.
Facts.
So he did a lot of shit.
Listen, Marcus
I
got to
just
cop
told
out.
y'all Marcus
Once
wake up bright and early and get dressed so he could build a case on himself.
yeah, who go to tents, wake up in the morning, go to a tent to video a lady and then have sex with her in a tent. You don't know this lady took a bath. Marcus is nasty.
But listen to this though. If Marcus getting up and he creeping through the streets at 2, 3 in the morning doing interviews, posting them on YouTube, what he doing when what he don't post, what he don't show us when he creeping through the streets at 2, 3 in the morning? He buying coochie like the rest of the tricks.
Somebody
Mm-hmm.
said, somebody said, I like the section. This runs too fast. However, look up the definition of entrapment, bitches. So, you know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
that mean?
that's not entrapment at all. What are you talking about? Like,
We not finna
what
look up the
are you
definition of shit because we ain't touch
saying?
no motherfucking kids. We
Right.
ain't
The only
solicit
person.
no
You
hoes and we
know
ain't
what I'm saying?
recruit
Like,
no damn
Right.
corn stars.
The only person that
yeah,
go to law library is Marcus.
hell yeah.
He better look up his charges and see what he can take.
That is crazy.
If anybody in here got anything good to say about Marcus, bruh, something's wrong with you right now at the moment. Yes,
I
we can
just
watch Marcus help certain people, but now that who to say that all that wasn't a phony, was a flake, just to just to do what he wanted to do off cam and on cam with whoever he wanted to, underage kids and all kinds of prostitutes. Dirty Marcus crazy, man.
You
Like you
gotta
said, the
think.
real right and uncut Ghost, he don't do none of that. You watch that, Ghost probably a drug dealer on low low, but that's probably the most that Ghost do. He not sleep with none of them people.
Listen, I believe Marcus probably done slept with underage girls before, and I believe that's probably the culture of Atlanta because it's a lot of young runaways, and they all out there stealing themselves, and it's to the point where the people are desensitized of it, and they feel like it's okay because she out here doing it anyway. Just like when they said Short Dog had tried to talk to that young girl. He probably did. And he probably didn't give a fuck that she was young because he looked at her like a streetwalker that was out there doing it anyway. That's what Marcus felt like was the situation with this little girl. He was gonna goddamn put her through the mattress, but she had a bolo out on her. So he couldn't he and it was God will that intervened that fast to where he didn't get a worse charge than what he already finna get.
Right,
Cause he moved in fast when it came to her. He met her that day. He took her to eat that day. They did the spicy scene that same day. Then the next morning, they found out she had a bolo on her.
right. And Ola, let me tell you, Ola sending all this around to my I'm trying to show y'all this and show y'all that. Listen, when the police see it, you the one that had sex with her, not Marcus. It ain't gonna make no difference of what you showing. You can show us everything in the world. You going to jail like everybody else.
Yep.
Ain't gonna be no excuse. Marcus coached me. I don't care if you did or not. You still slept with her.
And then people acting like Marcus gonna get away with this. They acting like, oh, this happen all the time. You know, the police got too many cases to pursue this one, that, and the third. Listen, that little girl, her folks love her. They put a bolo out on her. They was looking for her. She couldn't just run away and be gone and stay gone. So whatever happened to her while she was on the street, of course they gonna be concerned about it and they gonna want to pursue it.
Right. And this is too big for Marcus to get away with it. The only thing that Marcus could do, what people have to do, is keep checking to see if he ever got locked up. Because Marcus could walk himself in there with a lawyer. See, when you got a paid lawyer, you could walk, say they got a warrant out on you. You could walk into the precinct and walk out. You won't get booked like a regular person that got locked up. When you got like a paid lawyer, you could walk in, they tell you your charges, and you walk out and got to go back and forth to court. So we wouldn't know if he's going through something right now unless we really dig. Like,
Do you
yo,
think
he
that Marcus got? Do you think his money long enough to fight this?
his money
Cause
long enough to actually like to get a lawyer and may get decent time, but he ain't got enough money to beat it.
okay,
Even if
I
he
feel
couldn't beat it, Puff ain't
I
beat his
feel
case,
like
and
this
Puff got
situation
millions.
finna. I feel like this situation finna fold him. And it
Yeah,
ain't
this
like
the
this is
one.
what I wanted to happen. I would have rather for him to like start changing his ways and realize the error. Like, look at the comments, start realizing like,
Look,
damn, maybe
let
I
me
do got a fucked up way of thinking.
And then look, you know how else we gotta know? The same way the police know Marcus the creep. When he found out that that girl was 17, why didn't he go by himself as a man to the precinct? Listen, I messed up. I didn't know she was 17. Here go the tape. Da 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 da. Let me fight. Let me fight this now. Let me stand up for this because I really didn't know. Right now, Marcus, you still like niggas like you on the run. You
Yeah,
deleted
you
it.
basically on the
You
run. Yeah.
right. You deleted it. You trying to hide. You trying to make it like nothing ever happened. Nah, brother. That's how you know you was wrong.
And it all of this happened because of his ego. Everybody kept telling him like, Marcus, this spicy content ain't no good idea. And he wanted to, he meant he was gonna show us wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
And then he fired Feisty them, and he thought he was standing on business. He was gonna show them, I don't need y'all. I done got me a whole new crew. He meant that. He was gonna he put the little girl in the Airbnb. Feisty probably looking like, damn, I ain't never even seen an Airbnb.
Facts.
Shit,
Facts.
even man, that the new crew was
Because
dope.
Marcus
Like
knew
he made
for a
it way
fact that
interesting.
spicy channel wasn't going nowhere. You for one, you ain't gonna get nobody decent to get on your camera for $130. Unless you get a bunch of bums and crackheads. So who and then who wanna watch that?
I'm
You
telling you,
think?
his audience is people that think just like him.
So
They
he said
either are abusers, or in the females, they be acting like they want to be abused.
he said Ola said that she that he bought a ticket. He sent her to Florida. Then he said Marcus bought her a bus ticket or something.
He said he bought her a bus ticket. Yep, a bus ticket to Florida. He sent her back to Florida.
So that's more. That's more of a paper trail because if she's 17, she can't buy the bus ticket. You got to show ID to buy a bus ticket. So
Yeah,
that
and
means
you
you
not
showed your
supposed
ID.
to you
Nah, you
not
don't.
supposed to
You don't gotta have an
transport.
ID for a bus ticket.
You're not supposed to transport a minor that got a bolo on them. You supposed to, if you come across them, you supposed to take them directly to the police.
Right. So if he did buy the bus ticket and they could prove that, that's another deal. Who asked how many charges Marcus gonna have? You better start counting, girl.
It's gonna be bad, and he better not get in prison acting like he could mentor a nigga. They gonna whoop his ass,
Man, I about to say he wouldn't even make it. He going to PC
Content
in
in jail.
prison. That's a different world. They don't want to hear nothing about nothing. Everybody in there
man.
got a daughter. He's fooled. Everybody in prison got a daughter. And you know
It's
how
just
long
the
it been since
fact
I seen my
of
daughter? Probably 15 years since I seen my daughter. And you in here for messing with little kids? It could have probably
it
been
ain't
mine.
no way in the world that you could tell me Marcus didn't know. Like, as I'm 40, even if I look at somebody that's 22 or 23, in my head, that's a kid.
Right. Yeah, me
Right,
too. I'm 40. You know what I mean?
right. I'm 44. So you ain't lying.
Right. That, like, so, and I know they young adults, they could smoke, they could drink, they could do whatever, but to me, in my head, that's a kid because they mental ain't nowhere near mine.
Right. My daughter is 26 years old and I still don't hang out or do none of the grown up stuff while I like smoke or nah, you still a child to me.
Right. I could still teach you something.
Right. So Marcus knew, he seen that little girl hands, he knew that that was a baby. When she showed you her
So,
hand,
with that being said, even if she was 18, even if she was 19, he's supposed to still, in his head, she's supposed to been a kid to him.
Facts. Like one of his daughters. That's how he
Exactly.
was supposed to play that. And he would have got way more views if he did something wholesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, did something like,
He
and,
used to
and
do that though. He used to say, "What's your mama number? Let's call her right now."
facts. Yeah.
He used
I
to
don't know
ask,
what
"What's
he
your
was
mama
doing.
first and last name? Maybe she'll see this video. Maybe she'll reach out. Do you think she'll
Yes,
want
he
to come
did.
get you?"
hmm he did that with the other little girl that was on the run back in the day, little light skinned girl.
Yep. But see, Marcus, like I said, he ain't got no choice but to chase the content because his whole life is YouTube. Other motherfuckers log out of YouTube and then go to work. YouTube is his work. So he had to choose between his morals and his money.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he didn't have to. He chose between his morals and more money. He was already making
Yeah,
killing.
right. See, like how he tell them young boys, how he tell tragedy them, if I was your age, I work 2 or 3 jobs. I do this, I do that. No, he won't. He ain't never did it, and he don't want to do it. That's why he built this platform because he don't want to work.
Yeah.
Right. They said he was outside selling insurance, fake insurance before he got this job. Marcus been an scammer.
Right. He always been trying to make quick, fast
Hey,
money.
QB 2020. Why you say you don't believe that Marcus will do any time behind this? Like, why? You think he because his lawyer is so good, or like, do you feel like he didn't commit a crime, or like, why you feel like he won't do no time?
What he said?
I'm like I said. He said because folks get off for worse things than this. That's why. That's your reason why, bro. Because folks
What?
get off for worse things than this.
That, man,
Even though it's video evidence of, bro, nah, man.
Not to mention, so many people that called about the situation.
not to mention, Ola ready to tell.
Facts. Ola gonna tell it all, nigga.
Shit,
Whether it's the
Ola.
truth or a lie.
Facts.
Right, Ola ready to throw him under the bus. So they already got a witness. They got camera footage. They got a corroborated witness. Marcus going to jail, man. Just wait till they come get him. Just a matter of days. They got to build a case. They got to go to a judge and get a warrant, get everything. So they go warrant his phone, warrant the
Listen, though,
cameras.
Ola didn't
It
commit
don't
a
happen
crime.
overnight.
Oh, the only crime Ola did was steal the laptop. Like, what Ola did wasn't illegal. He didn't put the play together. If anything, he was a
Ola,
victim. He was a
no,
victim of.
Ola, no, 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 no. Ola is not 17.
Yeah, I'm saying even if he's of age, because you know what I'm saying, because she's past the age of consent, but it's not. But she's not. But she's not old enough to do porn. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. So Ola,
yeah,
really, I got you. I got what you saying. I got what you saying.
but
He ain't really got a crime because even though he did have sex with her, she of age up down near to. I get what you say. I get what you trying to say.
Right. And he don't even know that. So he so down bad trying to prove his point. This nigga done damn lost his mind on YouTube.
he's
Right.
he's
He's so
incriminating
scared.
himself. This nigga's stupid.
Right. He's so scared. He incriminated himself like he did something wrong. He bugging out.
Right.
And
Now
he just so
morally, yeah, he did do something wrong, but legally he ain't do nothing wrong. She's of the age to consent.
right. You're right. Right. Now, like I said, I understand what y'all saying. Morally, he did. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Morally, I don't care how old she is. That's a little baby.
Right. But if she is pregnant and if Ola is the baby, then that's proof that he slept with her when she was under the age of consent. Cause she just
So
turned 17 like a month or so ago.
Oh, that's old our baby. I'm telling you. That story
Yeah.
that they told Marcus
mind
did
you,
not trust me.
but she's of the age to consent to have sex with him. You know what I'm
Listen
saying?
what she's saying. She's
Ola
saying
did
at
not
the
steal it.
time,
If Ola was holding the camera, you know what I'm saying, then he wouldn't
nah,
be in
that's a fact.
trouble. But
That's a
yeah, nah, he's just a creepy nigga. Basically, he's just a
that,
he's just a nigga that and money.
but like homegirl was saying, if that's his baby, if that means when he slept with her, she was 16.
I'm pretty sure the age of consent is 16. Hey Siri.
The age of consent in Georgia, I believe, is 17, but there is no age of consent for a minor to make and produce
Child porn.
porn.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, okay.
But like I said, if that's Olaf baby, then that mean he was sleeping with her before she was the age of consent.
That's what I'm saying. You saying that's what I'm saying. I'm listening to you. I'm like homegirl saying like, if he slept with her, that's his baby. She was 16. He going to jail too. That's why he trying to get
So that's why he's saying that he did not know her at all and Marcus introduced them.
right. He ain't know. They didn't know that this was gonna blow up like that.
Right. They thinking
Copper.
Marcus just doing some at home porn, but see, That's the thing. People becoming a Marcus platform, not knowing how much traction it got, not knowing, you know what I'm saying, what's even going on over here.
Facts. Yo, what make it so bad? I'm gonna let you in a little bit on my life real quick. I got a daughter, 17 years old. She's in Atlanta, Georgia. Right now, she's in a stage of not listening. She ain't running away. She ain't on a runaway like bolo out or none of that. She just in the age of not listening, want to do what she want to do. She got family in Georgia, so she like to go back and forth here and there. But she be on the street as well. My own child. I be trying to get her off the street, and I wish to God she never bumping them off this. I had to have talk with her today about this. Like you could just
Yeah.
bring yourself home.
See what she, and I wish like a lot of them, like Heaven, she young, and in her head she feel like she living the typical young female life. She out, you know what I'm saying? It's so many of them on the streets now to where it's actually glorified. They sleeping in bendos, they come, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
smoking, drinking, they making fast money, doing what they want to do, but they not realizing what they missing out on. Other
Or
22,
they not
23,
realizing the
24 year
long
olds
term
are
effects of the shit that they
taking
doing.
cruises, going on trips, going shopping sprees, going and getting their hair done every week, getting their nails done. Like they missing out on so much in life. Like people is doing shit. Young girls out here starting businesses, learning how to do nails, making money hand over fist doing hair, and you laying up with some nigga that convinced you that you doing good because you made $1,000 on your back for the day, but you still missing out. They ain't got no friends they age. They don't go to nail salons. They don't go to nice restaurants. They don't go out to eat. They don't go on vacations. They don't go to the pool. They don't go to the beach. They don't do shit but be bums.
That's why I said feisty kids. They should be ashamed of her. And feisty lies so much. Her and tragedy. She even lied on her own daughter. You see, she tried to lie and say her daughter
Facts.
reached out to her and called her and all that. Feisty going to hell when she die.
Damn.
Feisty would have been better off just saying, I don't want to speak on my child,
Right?
and just
She
left it at that, because
everything that come out that girl mouth is a lie.
what Feisty don't realize is whether you in your kid's life or you out your kid's life. Once you become a mother, you a mother. So when your kids get older, they gonna come looking for you, or they gonna try to figure out what the fuck happened, what went wrong. I would much rather the narrative to be I tried my best versus the narrative to be I was outside doing what the fuck I wanted to do.
Cherry Feisty's like 33.
The sad part about it is with Feisty is she walked out of her kids' life when they was like older. You know what I'm saying? Like Feisty just left home like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Feisty just said, "Fuck it, just got the fuck up and why? How you was active? She that see Marcus be really interviewing the wrong shit." Because I really, really, really want to know how the fuck Feisty went from being a productive member of society, having a job as a security guard, a apartment, a husband, and some kids to being outside.
I'm telling you, I think she had a mental breakdown when she lost her kids, and she started drinking to escape from, like, she had to separate herself from that whole life. You know what I'm saying? Not to think about it, like Copper just said, Feisty is allergic to accountability. That's exactly it. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want to be around things that make her accountable. Unfortunately, her kids is a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Her kids, like, as much as she loves them, they make her feel pain. They make her feel like failure and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Right,
she
right, right,
makes
right.
up these elaborate fantasies. Like, I got nominated for Streamer University. Like, girl, that shit don't. That sentence makes zero sense. And then she talking about she got nominated to Streamer University after the shit that already started. What the fuck are you talking? She know damn well that shit don't make sense if you think about it.
She just be.
You know what I mean? Like, but
Hey
I
she,
yo,
think she thought she was gonna speak it into
hey,
existence because Marcus told her her delusional shit was working good for her.
yeah, man, and you know he be gassing that shit up. He does.
He
Like,
do. When
just
it
like the
come
other day when he was like, "Well, why don't you just, when are you gonna just stop being you? You're just so good for content." And, like, nigga, shut up, nigga. He's
the
so
more
manipulative.
somebody make a fool of
The shit's
theyself, he
irritating.
love it. He love it. He would have
I
listen.
swear. I swear that nigga
He
would
would have
just
watched
sit
pre.
there and
Quita
watch
was.
you.
That's why I'm glad Quita treated him the way she did because, bitch, I'm finna embarrass. If you gonna embarrass me, I'm gonna embarrass you too. Shit.
Now,
right.
fact.
And Marcus, he didn't like the shine that Polo was getting. If y'all pay attention, bro, Polo was getting so much shine on his page and everything that Marcus was jealous of Polo, even though Polo's a bum. Marcus made Polo do that gay scene, man. We ain't never see Polo mess around with no gay. We ain't
No,
never even
hey, you
Polo
know,
was a
I'm gonna tell you what
listen,
it
lesbian.
is.
listen. I'm
So
gonna have to
Polo
stop you. I'm
already
gonna have to
said
stop
he.
you right there, brother,
Honestly,
because
so you
I
see
thought I
Polo.
thought the same thing at first, but after doing my research, no, Polo was already gay before he was. But that nigga Polo's freaked out too. He was already gay before he did that scene with Cash. That's one of the reasons why Polo is so drawn to ATL. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
listen, let me tell you this though. Polo was already gay, but because Marcus needed to do damage control, I believe he paid Polo more than he ever paid anybody to do a spicy scene. And that's what made Polo jump on it. So it was like he
Like, I
didn't make
believe,
him do it, but he made it so you know what I'm saying? He
he
made it
didn't
like,
make
hard for
him do it,
Polo to
but the
say
shit
no.
wouldn't have happened without him. You know what I'm
all
saying?
right, but
Exactly. If it
all
wouldn't have
right,
been for because listen, he been knew Polo was gay. When Polo and
what
Feisty
makes
was
y'all think that?
together, when Polo
Yeah.
and Feisty was, fighting and arguing all the time, he asked Feisty, like, he kind of brought it up when they was in the Jeep, like, yeah, I had heard some stuff about Polo, but I don't know. And Feisty, like, yeah, I heard it too, or whatever. But Feisty don't too much give a fuck because she gay too. And she had other stuff on her mind.
And
But
and I think, you know what I'm saying, Lois Key, everybody Feisty fuck with is kind of gay. You know what I'm saying?
right, but listen,
Like, everybody, the men and the women.
he that if they don't be gay when they be gay by the time Feisty get done with them, I think she be sticking her finger in them niggas booty.
Straight up.
Everybody,
Hey, nigga, chosen's gay. Tragedy's gay too. He was gonna fuck Cash. I don't give a fuck what he try to act like he didn't know it was a girl. I mean, he didn't know it was a dude. He knew. We all knew because he was making fun of Polo about fucking Cash. Next thing you know, he's in Cash's face and he folded right there. You know what I mean?
Listen, the little area where where they be at with where they hang out at, that's the gay area. Like out of all the places where the homeless people hang out, that's the where they be at, that's for the gay homeless people. That's why Cash be down there. Obviously Cash a
oh,
trans.
you from out there?
I live in Alabama, so I'm like 2 or 3 hours from Atlanta.
Okay.
So, I party, I go to the clubs, I go down there, I go shopping and all that shit. So that's the gay community. Like anybody who hang out around there be gay a little bit or they curious about being gay, which is why Josiah's end up being gay, Tone end up being gay, Polo end up being gay, Feisty gay, True gay, like everybody gay because that's the gay community.
Right. Josiah's caught a whole charge on Marcus Page and he ain't go to jail. Y'all remember the white man said
We was talking
Josiah
about the white man earlier, and the white
All
man
men are
ended up
not
dying, y'all.
suspect and
I
down
believe
low just
Josiah's
because
wrecked that man wrecked him.
he
that was an
died?
overly gay
The oh
statement.
the white man ended up dying at like a year or so, or a little bit after that situation. The white it ain't funny, but the white man died, bruh.
God damn. Yeah, that nigga Josiah did that, man. He raped that man, man.
Yeah, I
That
think
man,
he did white dude dirty. Like the white dude was traumatized after that situation. He probably ain't never eat the same, sleep the same, or nothing.
Marcus wanted to know the whole details.
And you know that couple was slow too. They was like a little autistic couple or something like that.
Right. I remember that. I remember that. They was
Yep.
slow.
And Marcus drove far to go get that juice because remember he had bought a ticket. He had put Josias on the bus. Josias was supposed to be going home. Somehow at a rest stop or something, Josias met the white people, linked up with them,
Let
and
me
went
tell you,
home with
let
them.
me tell you two people that Marcus don't want to turn on. Josias and Polo. Not feisty. See, men do dirt with men, not really a woman. Polo and the other one I just said, if them two turn on Marcus, they got some dirt on Marcus that will blow your head away. Especially Polo.
I bet you they do. Ain't no telling what him and Polo done did to get because see Marcus be trying to on screen. See, and if I was Polo, I'd have been to smack the shit out of Marcus for real because
Facts.
but when the camera is off, him and Polo be hanging. They do be going to get drinks. They do be going to clubs. They be chilling. They be smoking, drinking, and doing all the shit. Then when Marcus cut the camera on, now I'm just the interviewer. Like Polo will call him or some shit. Polo be trying to talk to him. He be Polo, you can't call me just to chill. You can't call me just to hang out. Why he can't? You do it any other time, so why he can't?
Right. And is it me or did that light skinned girl, I forgot her name, I believe she came to that channel to get Polo off the streets. It's just that Marcus talked her into where
Yeah,
it made her
Polo
feel
said she
bad.
would try to smash Gabby.
Yeah, she probably felt like all Polo need is, she probably felt like she could bring Polo to her house. All he need is,
Right, right. But Marcus
stability. She
made it
could get
feel
it in
bad
this and
to
that.
where now she just turned it off because she wanted to meet Polo. What's her name?
I can't remember her name, but I
You
know
know what I'm
exactly
talking
that's the
about,
one
right?
where Marcus was like, and she got the pretty toes and the pretty hair and
Right,
Lex.
yeah.
right. Came particularly to meet Polo, but Marcus
You
switched it and
talking
switched
about
around.
uh
What's her name?
what the
I forgot. She's
what's
light
her
skinned. I
name?
think that's the Lex girl you took. That
No, 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 no,
And
no,
my
no,
and
no, no, no.
Marcus always throw get start too. I think Marcus said something like, is it gonna last longer than 9 months? He said something, because remember the other girl Polo was with was like she just swear to God they was together 9 months. Polo said it
Yeah.
was like 9 hours. But Marcus know what he be doing. He be saying little shit slick
oh
shit in
Lala.
front of Polo
Her name
females.
is Lala or something like that. I forgot the girl name, but y'all know we all know the light skinned pretty girl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She probably did. She wanted to, what I'm saying, get Polo up off the street. But listen, if you think about it, Marcus was acting a little bit. He ain't want Gabby to go home. He was like, "Ah, Gabby, you good for content, but I guess it's best for you to go home if you gotta go."
Yeah, but Gabby was a little slow.
Gabby was losing her. Gabby locked up right now, but Gabby on her way to be another summer.
Right. I was just about to say that Gabby is about to be another summer if she don't get off the streets because Gabby's already slow. So if something bad happen, like she take a hit or anything's mess, she gonna end up just like Summer.
And it was at one point in time, Marcus had did an interview with Gabby in the park, and she was rambling like Shatoria be doing, talking about like people listening to her, and like she was bad.
Man, Marcus is very weird. And I ain't gonna front. I don't care what nobody say. Like he like to put the kids. I don't like the way Marcus. Every time you turn around, he got his daughters on camera. And he filming them in a certain way. You showing them their bodies and they
Man,
like.
listen, I was saying
I
that
wouldn't put my child
earlier.
on
I
camera.
didn't watch him when he was on vacation. I really don't care for the nigga that much to watch him be on vacation.
That
But
was
a
that
lot
was
of
just
viewers
tasteful.
called in and said that a lot of the angles he was shooting of his daughters wasn't
Was
right,
very
while they
distasteful.
was on vacation.
Yes,
Like,
was
you know what I'm
very
saying?
distasteful. I got kids, so I know that I got a daughter in his house right now. You know what time it is? I wouldn't even go in her room right now without knocking and hearing her
Well,
voice
they
before I
all
open.
shared a room on vacation.
That's weird. I
Him
would
and them
never
big
do
ass
that.
teenage girls, and the viewer
Exactly.
was like,
Yeah,
she ain't
that's
think that
great.
was right
Yeah,
because
nobody
you
want
know
to.
they
Exactly.
Everybody
girls,
want
they
to. Yeah, nobody want to
teenagers.
speak on that. Like, nah, that's the truth. Marcus is weird all around the board, even with his own kids. That's how you know his baby mother's slow. Cause my wife would have. What? You crazy? Would have been took me to court to get them kids back. And anybody, the judge would be able to see exactly what we see. That was weird as a parent.
Yeah. They said when he started the YouTube channel, remember he briefly had the YouTube channel with his girls. It was supposed to be like, a kid friendly
Nzinga, are
channel. It
you
was gonna show
serious?
them cooking and stuff like that. They said the first video, the premiere, he's standing up there with no shirt on. Like, why would you be topless and the channel's supposed to be for kids, like adolescent girls?
Right, man. Like you said, like Marcus is one of those guys that he only feel like a man if it's an underage child or somebody that's slower than him. He can't
That's
get
why
a real
he
woman.
went over there trying to disrespect Dominique because the only way he was gonna feel secure about himself is if he was gonna be able to find a way to make Dominique feel insecure about herself or himself.
And
Yeah,
Zinga said how can said what hold on. She said IP addresses can be recovered, but again, how can they prove he recorded, edited, and posted it? Like Zinga, that's
Because
really
it
not
was
that's not
featured
hard
on
to
a
trace back
website
to
that
somebody.
he created. That's how it was
Yeah,
featured on a
that's really
website that
not
he
that's
created.
not complicated at all.
And he
And she
collected
already
money for it. The
right.
money,
No,
the
it's not.
funds went directly into his bank account.
Exactly. All
it's
you gotta
I'm
do
about
is
to say,
follow the money.
yo, it's people that bought the content and watched it, so they got it. If you act like it can't be like you can't delete that. He deleted it off of YouTube, but it's still inside the computer world.
Yeah, it's up there and stuck there.
Right? He's gonna man. They're gonna get that, man. And let me tell you something, bro. Right now, whether we believe it or not, they got people. They got cops that don't sleep. That really bothers them. Things like this. If you think Marcus not going, just watch. It's gonna be a female cop to come get him. Watch.
I be wondering if I thought Lex was the one to come get him for real, because I was wondering how she was out 2, 3 in the morning with the damn leg thing on.
Lex was a escort. She just wasn't going off her block. You get it? Remember, she went to the corner and back. She went with the range of the leg thing to keep selling her box. Lex was an escort, man.
Yeah,
She wasn't the
but
police.
she too, yeah. I think
She
she realized like, oh, these some bums.
That's just what it is. Marcus cheap. Ant is a bum. He just work in a barbershop. All that money that he be showing his pocket, he got to give to his boss. You's a worker.
Yep.
And
And
she,
what once
she
Marcus
was
realized, once Marcus
high
got
class.
around, was
Marcus was
around
cheap.
Ant
That's why
for a
Marcus is
while and
on
realized
vacation.
Ant, was
Yeah.
living in the
Right? Marcus is
barbershop and
on
shit, then that's
vacation.
when Marcus got, more comfortable with Ant. That's when all that laughing and joking and giggling and shit started.
All these years Marcus been on, you ain't never see Marcus with a female Queenie. Queener is probably and she charged. You see how fast he get away from people that want a couple of dollars, not $20?
Yep.
If you only Marcus is cheap, he's one of Marcus got money. One thing I can say by you could tell because he's so cheap. So he's very, very good with saving money and all that. Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, I
Being
put
cheap
five
is what
thousand
got
dollars
him in this predicament.
right. But Marcus don't know how to he don't know how to gain loyalty from the people. He's too cocky to the point where even if I was his friend, after a while, I start disliking him and distant myself because of the way he talk.
Right.
He's too cocky as a friend. You don't know how to be a real friend, and
Right.
then you don't know how to be loyal. And then if you once I would have made a nice bag of a feisty, immediately her bag would have went up to where I knew she wouldn't have crossed me. I would have made sure I would have gave her enough money to where she would have thought about that 9 times before she crossed me. You get it?
Right. And then if he would have upgraded Feisty, imagine how many people would have came to him voluntarily. Like, Marcus, can I work with you? Can I work for you?
Right. Not one person, like you said, not one person on his channel that you really took care of. Like even Feisty them. Why? It's nowhere in hell. Once you met Feisty, you knew. All right, my videos going up. She is getting good views. We getting good numbers. This is the best month I ever had. He said it himself. That girl shouldn't be sleeping in no bandos. So off that alone, I'm not mad at Feisty for turning on you because you supposed to put her at least make her comfortable. Like I'm gonna let you, your man, stay inside the hotel. I'm gonna get y'all this for the month. You had the money to do that, and then make the videos back off of it. You just choose to let them live as bums. Let us watch the views because this what makes us excited. Instead of just saying go to the street in the
But
morning or whatever.
listen, Feisty was willing to do whoever, whatever, whenever. He spoke just off of that alone. He's supposed to bear at the minimum. Feisty should have had somewhere to lay her head at night.
Right,
And he should have kept her looking clean and presentable. How the fuck you got me on spicy content and my feet dirty? Like, how the
right,
hell you don't even give the people a chance to take a bath first? That's
right.
crazy. You mean to tell me y'all can't stop by the store? You can't even get them some soap,
Rainbow.
some, you know what I'm saying?
You go
Like,
to
what the
Rainbow
fuck?
and just have clothes in the car for her. You can buy white tees for like $3, $4, a bunch of white tees. Give all them niggas white tees before they get on camera. Things like that to make your cast feel good. Then you give them a couple dollars. But you just putting them on camera and giving me $20
Yep,
after it's over talking about daily money. Nigga, fuck you.
yep.
Excuse my language.
Then if he take them out to eat, he got the camera all in their face recording them eating shit. Like, damn.
Everything we do, you making $1 off it. So no matter if you give me $10, you making five, you making 1,000 back off me.
And then look, he could have even had a PO box and let the viewers send in shit. He wouldn't have had to spend no money, but whatever he paid for the PO box, he wouldn't even do that. He got the PO box, but it's for the viewers could send him some shit.
Right, Marcus is a cheap person all around the board and trying to suck everybody dry, and he blind us with the niceness to the stories, and we wanted to hear the stories because some of us been through things like that, so it's relatable. But you turned it into, like he said, whatever that guy name is that's locked up, you turned it into a cult.
Yep. And he ain't did nothing good for nobody genuinely in a long time. People talking about he do so much good for people. He do so fuck
Right,
what a
show
nigga
me.
did. What are you doing?
Right, I'm about to say, show us now. He ain't do nothing good for that whole crew. At least, and then Feisty's a liar. She's a snake and all that. But at the end of the day, Marcus supposed to put Feisty. You supposed to make sure she was good.
Yeah, he's supposed to make sure she was good. He's supposed to make sure she eat every day and everything. He talking about some. It ain't
Right,
his responsibility, but then at the same time, you call her an employee, so
right,
therefore it is your responsibility.
right. You told me I went out of town. I would have went out of town and made sure my people was straight until I get back.
You supposed to, because if she wouldn't have had to go nowhere else if
Right,
she was straight. She could have said that, you know what I'm saying? She could have been good. Like, I'm just waiting on Marcus to get back. Instead, she didn't try to reach out to goddamn whoever would talk, whoever would do an interview. Shit,
right.
I don't give a fuck if I gotta
She had
lie. I
no,
tell
she
him
had
I'm
no
married
choice.
tragedy. Hell.
Right, you gave her no choice but to talk shit about you because these other platforms gonna pay her. They don't want to hear. They want to hear some shit on you.
And that's what she gonna listen. When you get feisty alone, she good at telling the truth when she get alone. It's only when she get around somebody that influenced her. Whatever lie they telling, she'll go along with it.
Right, and unless Dominique is very, very loyal, which hopefully she is, but that picture that Feisty showed her, I believe if that had anything to do with anything foul, no matter what Feisty showed them, what look, she supposed to tell us. This is spicy. This is juicy. What are you holding? What she showed you for? Spicy. Did you wait for her to say it? Then you gonna get
Listen,
on the platform and say, "Yeah, she showed me that." No, you should. That ain't gonna be spicy. Then we don't want to hear. It, but blow it up now. You should
Dominique,
never.
Dominique, at the end of the
Dominique.
day, Dominique is also for Dominique when you think about it. Because okay, I guess everybody says she did her big one, you know what I'm saying, Reed and Marcus or whatever, whatever. But however Dominique felt about Marcus, Dominique been feeling that about Marcus, but was gonna agree to work with Marcus anyway. Dominique was willing to ignore the fact that Marcus was taking advantage of people, underpaying them, X, Y, and Z. Dominique didn't decide to say nothing until Dominique felt disrespected.
Right.
So if it wasn't for that, Dominique could still been sitting on whatever, you know what I'm saying? She'd still
Right.
be biting her
And then,
tongue.
and then you'll blow Tone up, which you was messing with Tone. You supposed to have loyalty for Tone, but you blew Tone up. But you won't tell us what Feisty showed you.
Right. So yeah.
Or you supposed to been showed us what Feisty showed you.
What was the point of cause shit, I don't want to go over there and sit with Dominique ass. So what was the point even doing the interview with Feisty if you wasn't gonna show us what the fuck she showed you?
Right. That was the best part of the interview. Right there, when she showed you that, you would have been rent viable. You'd have just said, "Nah, I can't hold this girl. She just fuck that. Yo, look, she just showed me Marcus doing, or he and you would have went viral."
Cause I bet you 9 times out of 10, Dominique still want to work with Marcus for real, for real.
Yeah, because Dominique want cock,
Yeah,
so she don't care. She just want to be around a bunch of men with cocks.
yep.
Talking about her about people in that big ass nigga. Nobody looking. Man, you crazy as hell. You Dominique over there with them little ass kids too. Look at her. Think that little boy look like he was young too, little light skinned little young nigga.
Yeah,
Her
she
boy
was calling him
grown ass.
her nephew or whatever. That ain't your motherfucking
That's
nephew.
nephew. Yeah, that ain't your motherfucking nephew. Nephews ain't gonna nah, that ain't your nephew, and nephews ain't gonna hang. I bet she can't prove that's her nephew. Talking about Marcus, you over there with them
Right.
little ass kids too. That's why she try to suck feisty in them in too. You think we
Yeah.
stupid? She try to get feisty in them in so she can get views, but the vibes wasn't right. That's why she let them go.
See what it was is Dominique had caught a little momentum or whatever from Marcus, of course, that day they fell out or whatever. But it'd be hard to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even trying to be no type of way or whatever, but for the most part, don't nobody give a fuck about that gay shit Dominique be posting.
I was about to say that. Yeah, you supposed to, but your camera not right.
The
You
camera
got
not right.
your angles
And
is all fucked up. Your house is
um
too damn cluttered.
I believe Dominique on drugs too. I'm just going ahead and say it. I went in. I did join about 2 or 3 lives, and that motherfucker always sniffling. And at one point, I was like, "Is this motherfucker crying?" But
That
he always sniffling, and then he got to leave out the scene of the camera and come back in the scene of the camera, and then that motherfucker long winded. I'm like, "Yeah, you on drugs, bro. You on this motherfucker just going and going. We don't even know what the topic of discussion is no more."
don't even got wanna be a transvestite. Don't even got enough respect. Don't even got confidence to look in the camera. Talking about my mouth fucked up. No, you don't got confidence in yourself. So you need to go back to being a man.
And that's why that's actually why he was so triggered when Marcus said what he said. Like Marcus really did hit some triggers for real, for real. That motherfucker was so mad that motherfucker went live for about 6, 7 hours.
Yeah, Marcus Dance. So I ain't gonna front Marcus. He been saying telling the truth and all that about Dominique. You know what I'm saying, wasn't really.
But
She a
I
bit.
felt Dominique like, how the fuck you gonna come in my house and then try to point out all my insecurities in my motherfucking house?
It's,
Like, bitch, if I'm ugly, let me be ugly in my own damn house. Where else can I be ugly at?
yeah, Cause Dominique, I don't know. If that nigga think he's about to become viral, he better go back to being a man because you know where hell you ain't turning. She must Dominique thinks she Whitney Williams.
Dominique jealous of Cash for real.
Yeah, Cash look more like a girl.
But Cash be getting beside herself too.
Yeah, Cash act like a girl. Dominique act
Cash
like a
said she
dyke.
had to tell Feisty how to be a woman. She had to tell Feisty to put some shoes on and da 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 da. It don't take a rocket scientist to tell Feisty to put some fucking shoes on. It ain't like you as a trans had to do it. You just was the only one around that chose to do it here.
Let me
Marcus
tell
could
you,
have told her to put some
but
shoes on, but he wasn't
let me
gonna
tell
do
you,
that because her
and
walking around like a Flintstone was good for content.
yeah, and let me tell you why Cash is smarter than all the rest of them. We don't know. No one, none of us know where Cash lives, right?
Yeah, Cash is not ever. Cash ain't gonna never tell Marcus her. The only thing that Marcus could ever know about Cash is that
Is,
Cash a trans.
meet me
That's
on this
it.
corner and meet Cash on this corner. Cash don't put them in her world like that.
Nah, but Cash out there stealing ass too though.
Oh, word! I ain't know. I thought it was the regular trans looking for love. On my fault.
Nah, Cash out there, cat. If you not homeless, why the fuck you keep coming standing on the corner every day with the rest of the homeless people
Oh,
in the gay district?
make it make sense.
Cash is one of them type of trans. See, trans get paid better than regular women because they getting paid. They getting paid for the sex, but they really getting paid for the secret. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I get you. I get you.
So that's why when Dominique was snapping on Marcus, Dominique told Marcus. Dominique said, "I don't know if you didn't slept with Cash or not, but." Dominique said that's a residual check. If you sleep with
You
Cash, that's a
just
check you gotta
made
pay
sense
every
to me.
week.
I was wondering what she meant by that.
So
You just made
when
it
they
make
sleep when
sense.
when you present yourself as a straight man, but you sleep with a trans, you have to pay them well because they are known for not telling. They're
Oh,
very good at not telling. So you paying for the sex, but you mostly paying for the secret. So whereas like Quita might could charge a nigga $200, Cash could charge a nigga a residual. Like nigga, you gotta pay me every Friday on time. I'ma fuck you every
especially you
Friday
got
on
a
time,
whole
but you
wife.
gotta pay me
Especially
well.
you
You
got a
gotta pay
whole
my
wife.
rent. You gotta,
Yo,
you know what I'm saying, keep
that's
me.
why. That's why I believe that picture. That's why I believe that picture. Feisty
That
showed
feisty
Dominique
show was
was
something
something with
yeah,
Cash and Marcus.
yeah,
Because it was relatable. She went to show. She showed her a picture that was relatable to something. You get it? She didn't show her off. She showed her something relatable. I bet
right,
you it had something to do with Cash.
right. So yeah, Cash is the if he's sleeping with Cash, that's a residual check. He probably, you know what I'm saying. You see, Cash keep herself up. She had her nails done, her hair. Yeah, because whoever fucking Cash, they gotta pay her good. But she ain't gonna never tell who she fucking though. And ain't no tell she probably fucking some rich white man. She could be fucking on a rapper for all we know, but she getting paid well because she ain't gonna tell nobody.
But she be telling us, we just Cash be like, we be rappers in my DM and
Yeah.
I would say, what? Man,
I don't put it past her.
yo, let me tell you, I believe all these trends to start, they want to get viral. Make a page and start blowing these guys. I bet you, what you gonna go viral, especially if it's the truth.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
Feisty, that picture Feisty showed that lady, I know it was spicy. That's the only thing got me mad. I said, man, I want to see what's on that picture.
Dominique probably trying to wait for her she probably feel like she trying to wait to build up an audience, build up subscribers, and then talk about it. But it's gonna be too late. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck because YouTube move too fast. Something happen every day.
Right. If she let Feisty bring it out before her, it's over. We ain't gonna want to hear it from you when
And
because you
don't
took
let Feisty get drunk and get the Marcus bet not blink wrong. She gonna tell it.
exactly. And she going, she ain't,
Yep.
she about to blow it all up.
It's listen. Feisty gonna have more to tell than everybody because Feisty actually tried to be his cheerleader when, you know what I'm saying, Quita first got out the scene and Feisty got in the forefront. Anytime Marcus did an interview, she used to be like, they hating on you, Marcus, and you ain't did nothing wrong, and you the best, like basically you the best. She was his favorite, she was his cheerleader, and he ain't treat her right. That make a motherfucker feel
Right.
some type of way. Like, bitch, that's
And
what she
then,
was saying about Ant. Like, bitch, I'm out here promoting for you. I'm bringing people your way. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And you
right.
telling me I'm doing a good job. You praising me, but you ain't paying me nothing. Marcus had the nerve to get on Ant about not paying her, but nigga, you paying her $20. That's next to nothing.
Facts, my nigga. You talking about some ant. At the end of the day, Ant wasn't really wrong. Y'all staying in the shop all day. Y'all hanging out. You could take a shower back here. You clean up. You ain't do no nails yet. You ain't do no hair yet. When you first came in, you said you was doing hair. Then you said you was doing nails. Now you a promoter. Bitch, this is down here in a train station where people walk by here 24 hours a day. You think I really need you to promote this barbershop that's in the train station?
Right,
This barbershop is so relevant to where you can't miss it. That barbershop makes money
right,
and get good clients. Why you think they told Marcus stop? Feisty gotta
right. Like
go.
you bring in, and then Feisty out there getting into it with motherfuckers and shit.
Right.
Like, yeah,
And
y'all gotta go.
y'all gonna get me shut down. Bye. It ain't that much attention in the world.
That's what Ed was saying. He said that it was the reviews, like they was getting Yelp reviews, like you know what I'm saying. People in the shop, homeless people, barefoot people, they arguing, and I'm trying to get a haircut. Like,
Everybody
yeah,
in here is a bum. Nobody in here got a dollar. So if I let them hang here all day, I'm not making no money. Ain't none of these niggas that Feisty got with even gonna want to shape up. They broke.
right. He thinking at
Everybody,
least some niggas will walk in behind, even if she don't cut no hair. Maybe some niggas will follow in behind her, and they need a haircut. She done brought
right,
bum after bum after bum. They turned it into a living room. They had the babies in there and everything.
right. You got chaos, this girl, Polo. You got this other nigga. Is y'all don't get the fuck out of here, man.
And he
That ain't
allowed
make
that
sense.
shit for a minute too.
Right. He made it because he liked the Feisty style. He said he thought that the camera Marcus bringing the camera in there was gonna bring people to him. Ant was thinking outside the box.
But
He
he
like,
ain't know
regardless of
this is
what,
not at the Marcus platform ain't the platform for that.
right? They not coming. Right. This just chaos. This I'm thinking that this gonna bring people that's come in my shop. Like, yo, I seen your shop on Marcus Channel and I came to get a haircut. Not one person came down there and said, yo, I seen your shop on Atlanta interview. Let me get a haircut. Get
But
the fuck out of
listen,
here.
not only that, on top of that, Ant's true character has started getting exposed. Like, damn, come to find out, you not a good person either. You treat women like shit. You be drunk all goddamn day. Like, you
Right,
sleep in the
right,
shop.
right, right,
Like,
right, right,
damn,
right.
we thought you was an
Yeah,
upstanding businessman. I thought you
yeah.
clock out
So
and get
he
in
get
your car
drunk,
and drive home at night.
right. And soon as he get drunk, he turned into a gangster. Other than that, you the nicest person in the world. Soon as you get drunk, you want to fight, and then you want to fight all the bums, Polo,
And
people that's not gonna fight you back.
that backtrack and make me believe he did try to fight chaos that night. He did try to snatch Feisty up. He was gonna take Feisty with her and fuck her down to the ground. And he was gonna beat chaos ass, gonna get him out the way. Like, yeah, not at first I didn't, but I'm like, man, that man ain't tried to fight chaos and take
Right.
Feisty home. But yes, he did.
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
did.
did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Because Feisty give off that, like if Feisty give off that pop, like you know the pop. I don't know if you from New York. I'm from New York, so we call like hot females a pop. You get it?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
okay, so she give off that type of energy. Like Feisty, one of them females, you know, it don't matter what nigga in this room get her alone, you fucking
Of course, you see how she kept going back and forth between tragedy and chaos.
right. That's why I tell you, you think
They
tragedy. If
bumped
you
into
think
chaos
tragedy
on the
don't
street. They literally met chaos on the street, and Feisty went home with him that night.
right, and you if you think chaos is down there with fight with Feisty right now, cut it out. Feisty
Man,
jumped,
listen.
Feisty jumped on that bus, Duke down there. He know he ain't got nothing but some hard cock and a couple dollars for Feisty, and she gonna be back on her way to Atlanta, making up an excuse. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, he was lying. Oh, you knew all that before you left, homegirl. But
Yeah.
you're gonna paint it in a picture to where you ain't know this and that. And females, majority of females, they get that sympathy. So she using that. But no, the problem with her, she don't realize that you doing it on camera. After a while, everybody gonna see your true colors. Like, nah, you not the one that's really, you the one that's lying.
Yeah. Like at this point, I wouldn't even get feisty two red cents to rub together. You outside, you homeless, and that's where you want to be. But you know what I'm saying? You can't live off of me. So
Right.
shit,
So
I
my
if
people
I was
mad,
to
they
help
get
somebody,
mad
I
because
help somebody who really, really need the help, who want the it's so many people that man could have interviewed, people that really want help, people who really out here trying, who want to get off the streets. I know it's single mothers who go to work every day and then go
if you
sleep at
remember
a
one day,
hotel room at
Feisty,
night. They live
Feisty,
in an
yo,
extended stay with their babies. I've seen it with my own two eyes. You know what I'm saying? I seen two sisters. Both of them lived in extended stays. One of them worked at a Walmart that was across the street. The other one walked to work every day in a and worked at McDonald's. And she had a baby, and her baby daddy lived in the extended stay too. They wasn't even together, but they both stayed in the extended stay. That bitch worked her ass off. She got her income tax, got a car. Like it's possible. And I help a bitch like that. That's the shit I be wanting to see. But because I was getting ready to be done with Marcus content anyway, I had already had started easing up, watching them. And then I had said to myself, like, damn, this shit getting bad. I'm going to work all day to get off of work and see what the homeless people been doing while I've been at work.
word the mother.
Like I don't want to see that shit. See how they been playing all day while I've been at work. Chaos been tragedy been scribbling on these damn shoes for 2 days straight. I've been at work. Hell no, I
So
don't want to see this shit
talking about he an artist, him and Feisty. Y'all better get some job because y'all never, ever gonna make it in the industry. You,
ever.
like, y'all both is trash. People talking about it's nice. That song is not nice enough to make a hit where you gonna listen to it for the rest of your life. That
Mind you,
means
they already in their 30s.
right. Is you crazy? Feisty
At
can't even sing. Her wig is so dusty. She can't even put relaxer in it, like water, or run it so it can look better. She just get
It
up
ain't
and
nothing. That's another thing. Even when the nigga, even when,
I
even when Marcus would go take her to get a new wig, he'd get her the cheapest wig in the building. Like, why you do that?
or the mother. I was about to say that. Like like bro, them wigs be looking like back
Like
in
this
the
motherfucker then balled up and crunched up, and she just took it out the pack, put it on her head. It's already balled up. Like, how you do that? Then you
yeah.
done
Like
did 15 spicy
eyelashes.
scenes in it. Like, like just stop.
Every time you see her eyelashes, both her eyelashes is damn near hanging on. Like, girl, you don't take time and groom yourself.
Not at all. Then had her musty ass up in cash face talking about some I need a friend. I love a girl's girl. Somebody could get my nails done. You know, you don't do none of that shit.
Right.
Cash looking at you like, bitch, please back up. I don't want to be rude, but you musty a little bit.
Yeah, and Cash was just fronting that day to my I sleep. Cash is a straight faggot. Cash,
She was cash cause she said I like girls too. Marcus like what you like to do with girls.
Cash
She
just
got
wanted a couple
stuck.
dollars.
Cash didn't know what the fuck to say.
Like
Cash don't know what the fuck to do to a
she
girl.
wanted a couple dollars. You see when she got to the room, she was just standing in a corner with her
Right.
phone. She didn't know what to do. I don't know if I'm gonna talk to her or Paul. This shit is weird to her. It was weird to her 'cause it was too many. It was a girl in the room. If it was
It
just
was
a
a
bunch
girl
of
in the
niggas in
room
the
and that
room.
shit threw her off. She like, if this bitch touch me, I don't even know what I'ma do.
Right. I don't really got a coochie. I gotta do the same thing a nigga do to her.
Right.
So it's weird because I don't like girls. I like
Right.
men.
Like
So
in Cash head, Cash is a girl. So Like I don't know
Right.
what Cash think when she look between her legs, but other than that, Cash is a like she thinks she a girl. So
Like
Feisty being there threw
Dominique,
her off.
Dominique is a girl until she get mad. Cash a girl even when she get mad. Cash one of the motherfuckers slap around and call me Susie, you know, and
Cash committed to it. Like I might not
yeah, yeah,
understand it, I might not agree with it, but
agree
I
with
be
it. Right,
respecting the fact that they be committed to it, whether it's hot
right,
as fuck outside or what's going on. Cash
right,
got her
right.
wig on
right.
and
Cash
everything.
committed. Yeah, Cash committed. She committed more than some females, and that's the truth. She
Listen,
committed to.
listen, with that being said, I feel like Polo being gay is because of his
But
situation in life.
that's what I was trying to
So
ask the last dude and you. How I'm asking y'all. Besides
now
the
this
cash
is how I
situation,
feel about it. I feel
right,
like with the lifestyle that Polo live and the people that he is surrounded with, he haven't seen a woman of, you know what I'm saying? So when he seen Cash
right.
in his mind, Cash was feminine to him. Cash was beautiful to him. Cash was clean. Cash was presentable. She was soft. She was well kept, well taken care of. Now, I feel like if Polo was a regular, productive member of society, he would see beautiful women on a day to day basis to the point where you wouldn't fawn over a fucking transgender because you see beautiful natural women every day. Women that gotta wake up, do their hair, do their makeup, put some clothes on, go to work. You know what I'm saying? That's the norm. But out there on the streets, he seen it was like a diamond in the rough.
Mm-mm. I understand. I understand what you're saying, but I no, but I'm saying
On top of him he be drunk out his mind.
that's what happened. That's what now you just said it. I believe
So
Polo,
you know what I'm saying? He out there, he drunk, he looked at Cash, that shit look good.
right? He Polo did some weird shit that he normally wouldn't do. If let me if Marcus Channel if Polo messed with another trans, I'll be like, I bet. But if we never see Polo mess with another trans again, Marcus paid them.
Right. He
That was
claimed he did it before in Vegas, but we don't know if that's true. He could just be saying it to get us off, get us off his ass.
I was about to say that. That's what I believe he's saying that to get us off his ass. Believe me, my nigga. I don't think Polo was really
Because when so you remember it was a period of time where Polo was chilling a little bit after his sister had left and shit. He was staying in the room most of the time. He was buying his own rooms. He wasn't really doing interviews with Marcus and shit. He was kind of sober. Him and Gabby was chilling. Marcus
okay.
went up to the room and he told Polo that he was gonna shoot the spicy scene with Cash. And Polo sat up in his chair like, you finna shoot, you gonna film it? And
Why?
Marcus was like, yeah. And Polo was like, why you gonna do that? Like, you gonna do that? And Marcus was like,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, now we on the same page. That's what I'm saying to you. I remember that video. That's why I say I believe Marcus paid Polo to do that to take the shine light off of him for Feisty saying that he slept with her and
Right,
all that.
right, right,
You know what I'm saying to you?
right,
Not all like nigga, that shit wouldn't have stopped your channel. That Polo shit, that's when it started going left. Once the Polo thing happened, everybody started saying, "Yo, Marcus, you up?" We nobody thought Polo just did that on his own.
right.
Everybody thought Marcus made him do that. So that automatically show you nobody thought Polo was gay until that day. Then after that, it's just worse and worse and worse and worse to the little girls. Marcus, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It did go downhill fast after that.
Feisty messed you up that bad by saying you slept with her. You just got worse and worse and worse and worse, bro.
Yeah, he did. He spiraled out of control.
Right, you supposed to cleaned it up from there. You got worse. You supposed to just got Feisty away from you and cleaned it up from there. You just got
Yeah,
worse from there, brother. Polo
yeah.
sleeping ass. You in the room with the little girls, you touching the little man. You should be, sh- you should go to jail, Marcus.
Yeah, you gonna have to. Yeah, he gonna have to go ahead and lay it down.
Right. And then like then feisty and them. What they said? What's the Maya and K3? She talking about you ain't called me when they. Yo, you don't even know them people.
Right. Cause
And
he'll
golf left
them
the
K3
dead.
didn't barely knew them damn people. They said it had been a year and a half since he seen his baby.
Right.
And that was a It was a 3-year old baby, but you ain't seen it in a year and a half. That's half the baby life, right?
Right. The mother in them even said that on Troy, and then the nigga, then they talking about when they kid died, we was man, you don't even know them kids.
At
That was
all.
just to get money out of Marcus. Everything that happened, y'all use
Cause
it as
how
a
the fuck she in that case go see your kids feisty? The fuck?
right. If anything, the death of that kid should have made you say, I gotta go see my kid.
I know it's like hard. She probably feel like ashamed to look him in the face, but she don't understand kids got unconditional love. Like really the worst thing you can do to them besides abusing them is abandoning them.
Right.
They wouldn't give a fuck if she showed up and didn't have nothing to her name. All she had was her. For a kid, that's shit, that's everything.
Yeah. And especially a mother. A kid gonna always love their mother.
But she repeating the cycle because we see, and I part of me had wanted to feel bad for Feisty once I seen her mama, but then at the same time, that ain't no you doing the same thing to your kids.
Feisty gonna die cause dying about lying to her kids.
That's why you think she always laid up in the hospital, bruh?
I think she used that to get somewhere to stay when she
She
ain't got
do.
no bed.
Soon as Marcus went out of town, I said, "Watch, Feisty finna end up in the hospital." She stuck it out long as she could, but then when he got back, when she realized she was fired. That's when she went to the hospital. Feisty went to the hospital like the same day Marcus got back because she realized she was fired. No more money for you, so fuck it. Let me go to the hospital, stretch it out for about another 4 days or some shit. Maybe he'd be, you know what I'm saying. By the time I get out the hospital, he ain't gonna be mad no more.
You gotta remember when they go to a bando, only thing in a bando is just the house. So they laying on
Right.
the floor. They gotta
So
figure out a way to go out there and grab something to eat, get back in this bando without nobody seeing them and calling the police.
right,
So
you
now,
not supposed to be here. So y'all all sitting in one little room.
right. So now if you go to the hospital, you got people coming to take care of you, asking you what you want to eat for lunch and dinner. You got your man, he can sleep, lay in the chair right there and
She do
relax.
everything in that hospital but wash her ass and change her wig.
Right, right. That's a fact. Cause that girl look filthy.
And then she got a pre-existing condition. So if she go to the hospital and complain, they have to keep her until they run all the tests that they be already knowing it's gonna say ain't shit wrong with her.
And first of all, whoever brought Feisty to Texas gotta be just as toxic as her. Because if you watch Feisty, I don't care if I could help you. I wouldn't have paid. I wouldn't have made you come all the way down here. So, man, let me tell you
Man,
something. Maybe
listen,
that's a word.
perverts and pedophiles, they look past that. They feel like they could deal with that to get to what they want to get to.
Yeah, all he brought her down there for was trust me. We gonna all everything we saying tonight gonna play right out.
That's
Only
just like we already know Shatoria is batshit crazy, like out of her mind. But Marcus will really sit up there in that girl face and say, "Damn, Shatoria, I mean, you look good, you thick. You don't want to go with no man. I know somebody are willing to take you in. Like, what nigga would want her? She out of her goddamn mind. But Marcus wouldn't see that. All he see is she look good and she thick. I can deal with this crazy bitch. Give me some coochie when I get off
Victoria.
of work."
Who is that?
That's the one that stay in the tent. And she how I don't know if you've been watching Marcus channel a long time, you would know who Shatori is, but she stay in a tent.
I know you talking about now. Once you said the tent, I don't be knowing the names,
Yeah,
but
she
I
be talking all crazy, talking about the government watching her and the spies
she
that's
got her
on
own
her and
page
the
too.
aliens and all that shit. Yeah, Marcus will really sit up there and be like, I know somebody will take you in, Shatoria. You thick and you look good. Whole time she said the government watching her and the aliens trying to plant eggs in her brain and all type of shit.
Oh, that's that crazy bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That,
And they
that,
said
that-
Marcus slept with her too in the tent.
hold on, wait. You
The
talking about the dog?
crazy bitch that stay in the tent. Marcus slept with her in the tent. He
You talking
went
about,
and did it in the tent.
I'm thinking you talking about the dark skin crazy bitch that be running around the street cussing them out every time she see him.
Nah, not her. I think her name is Shatoria too, or it's something close to it. Not her. Oh, see, Marcus don't interview like them for real crackheads no more because they be too hip. They been in the street too long and they don't do nothing but cuss his ass out.
Right. So you know the one I'm talking about. She always cussing him out. Crazy. That's the one
She
I
cussed
like.
him out the last interview she did with him. She cussed him out because she be asking for more than a little $5, $10. Like Shatori be like, dang, you can't give me 30 for it. Like she be snapping, she be cussing him
Right.
out.
Right. That's the right one.
So the last time he rolled up on her, I guess she was in a little altercation with a nigga in the street. She owed him maybe $5 or something.
Right.
And she was and Marcus had like like had got the nigga up off of her, but she was telling Marcus, send him the money, whatever you was gonna give me, send it to him. And Marcus like, I'm not sending him nothing, like I ain't giving him nothing. And then Marcus also telling her, I'm not paying you either because we didn't do an interview. Marcus like, I helped you, I was just getting dude off of you. She telling Marcus, nigga, I'm in the streets. You think I ain't gonna come past him again? I still gotta deal with this situation. She like, you could have sent him $5, Marcus. You could have sent him $5. I ain't even want no money for the interview. I just wanted you to send him the five. She like, I still gotta deal with dude when you pull off.
Right. Right. Right.
She
Right.
ain't
Right.
been on inter she ain't been on Marcus camera no more because she don't be letting Marcus play in her face. She be cussing him clean out.
Right. Right. I think Marcus was trying to coach Eliana into doing some shit with him because the way he kept blowing tone up and trying to ask Eliana like, "Did you know about this? Did you see this?" Like why you blowing that man up? That was a secret. Dominique called you. You didn't have to put it on camera.
You didn't like I watch so many channels where they interview homeless people and they never get deeply into them people personal life. They see them, they do a little update, how you been doing, how you been feeling. If you ready to go to get clean, let me know, I got some resources. They don't never be following the people down, stalking them down, like asking them what Dominique call it, ambush interviewing.
Yes.
He almost had, and they Tone and Ileana had came the last time they was on Marcus platform. I believe they really really needed some money bad. But he come with that weird shit again. Now, nigga, if I'm telling you, you already know all the scandals that already went down. But if I'm telling you, Marcus, meet me at the courthouse, I'm gonna let you record me getting married. Then why the fuck is Dominique here? That was some messy shit. They had no clue. And then Ileana, she just so damn slow and dumb. Marcus asking her, I mean, how you feel about Dominique being here? I don't feel no way about it. It's okay. It's fine.
Right. Ariana, right. Ariana type slow too. I tell you, Marcus only if you pay attention to all his videos, if it ain't a real bum, somebody going through it, it's somebody slow. Marcus couldn't
Right.
he couldn't pull up on me on the street and even offer me $20 for an interview. I wouldn't mind an interview, but I wouldn't do it for $20. I'd do it for free before I do it for
Before I do
$20.
it for $20. Yeah. Cause what
You know
the
what
fuck
I'm
I'm gonna do with $20?
saying? Yeah, but I'm doing a dub. I got a dub in my pocket. So a regular person gonna say, we might well just talk if all you got is 20. But if I'm gonna give you some real information, we're gonna definitely talk way more than a dub. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, a lot
I'm
of them
not
people be
I'm
sitting
not
up
ignorant.
there. They be saying that they be telling they trauma. They be like, I ain't never told nobody this before. They be like, your platform is finna be the first time that I ever done said this shit out my mouth. And they do
Right
that
there
for
alone,
$20. Come on now.
right there alone, you supposed to turn around and say, you know, I'm gonna give you something extra. Just
Right.
because of that. You get what I'm saying to you? And then why you don't call back and check up on them people? How you doing? After you done told me, because when you let out trauma, that's like me if I talk about my mother died. So if you get me to talk about her, once I finish and I go in my room or something like that, I'ma still think about what I just got finished talking to you about.
Right. Like you, what did that help? It didn't help shit. Now you just know my business.
Right. So you
That's
really
why I
want
used to
to
tell people all the time, if I'm going through something, don't ask me what's wrong if you ain't prepared to help. Because if go and lay it on the line for you what's wrong and you don't help me, now I'm going to just look at you like a nosy, messy ass bitch that just wanted to know my business so you could take it and go gossip and run back and tell other
right.
motherfuckers.
Facts. You right, you really not concerned. You just wanted to exploit me. So at the
Basically.
end of the day, that's all Marcus is doing. See, like I said, Marcus is not the only people Marcus actually interact with is the ones he can get to do the dumb shit. So,
Exactly.
so you'll see him with Polo on a regular basis, Feisty on a regular basis, not Eliana and Tone on a regular basis, unless he's just pulling up to do just a video about what's going on in their life. Why? Because he can't get them to do what he want them to do.
Because no matter how it turn out, Tone is gonna be combative every time. They talk about how tragedy talk back shit. These motherfuckers must not been around when Tone was on the scene because Tone gonna talk back every time.
Right. That's like with Dominique. He was giving Dominique a chance, but when he got to our house, Dominique tried to be equal.
And he had to let Dominique know, like, I don't look at you like an equal. If you on my
Right.
platform, I look at you like a clown.
Right. That's why that messed up the whole vibe because Dominique was trying to like be like, we gonna be a damn, we gonna open up. Marcus like, what? I'm gonna put you on camera and get my views, give you this fucking
Yeah,
couple.
but Marcus said basically what he was trying to say was, I'm gonna exploit you too.
Right. I'm a big ass. You a big ass nigga. These people gonna love to laugh and make jokes about you
They
and
gonna
talk and
talk
shit
you
about
like they
you.
gonna Marcus trying to let them know I'm breaking you in because my audience finna dog you out.
Right. So as long as you built for that, then you will have a good platform. You gonna stand up for the trans. But as far as just trying to be like a regular interviewer, like Marcus or Yavo, like we on right now, you think somebody gonna get up on Dominique platform and be kicking it up? No, we not doing that.
As
I know
equals,
I ain't doing no shit
no.
like that.
In your opinion matter, no.
What you said?
I like him letting somebody be on his platform and them being like equals. He'd never allow that.
Right, right. That Dominique crazy as hell, my nigga. Like she should have just went viral on Marcus. When Marcus
Dominique
when
should have
Marcus
left that whole situation alone, to be honest, because
said
the
about
way
that
you even
$100,
came into the scene, you kind of sneaky. You know what I'm saying? You came
when
into the
Marcus just
scene
said it,
by exposing Tone. And like I said, like you
right,
trans, you ain't supposed to expose nobody.
right. You supposed to kept that, but like you said, Tone was broke. You had
Yeah,
to pay for
Tone
them
was
secrets.
broke.
You had to pay for them secrets. You just said that. You had to pay for them secrets.
Yeah,
So that's what he said. Fuck that. I'm exposing him. But you can't expose Feisty. That picture Feisty showed you.
because
What's
I'm
the
telling
picture?
you, Dominique still want to work with Marcus. I'm pretty sure Dominique still want to work with Marcus.
Or she used that picture to her advantage. Called Marcus like, look, I just seen this picture that da 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 da. You don't want me to say nothing. You better send me some.
Man,
You
Marcus
get
got too much going on to be worried about a picture.
yeah, Marcus, but Marcus,
To be
yeah, Marcus.
honest, just he might as well just go ahead and go live right now and just be
Unless
like,
that
you know
picture
what,
could have
y'all,
criminal.
hell yeah, I did it. I
Unless
fucked
that picture could.
Cash. I damn
Unless that
recorded the little
listen.
girl.
Unless
I
that
whatever
picture could
y'all
have
said I
criminal.
did, I did.
Unless that picture could have, we don't know what that picture was. That picture might could incriminate him.
Listen,
We
because
know
he
for
got
a
too
fact when
personable
Dominique
with them
seen that
people, hanging
picture,
out with them,
he got
smoking with
hype.
them, drinking with them, but thinking that he better than them. You can't do that. That's why he did what he did to CJ, because he thought, oh, this a broke homeless nigga that can't do nothing to me. But hell, CJ ain't need no money to expose your dumb ugly ass, and that's, you know what I'm saying.
Right. Dominique running around looking like Joanna, man. Trying to choke. I ain't no friend. I'm not gay. None of that. I ain't got no problem with them. But if you want to be cash, will pass for a girl.
Dominique
Dominique,
like one of them
yeah,
old school trends, like when they
right.
first
One of them
started
motherfuckers from the
transforming.
'90s. Yeah,
Holiday
that
Heart.
that don't. Yeah, that's from the '90s that don't know how to be gay. They just acting gay, putting on a wig and a couple makeup. You still look like a grown ass man. You look scary.
Holiday Heart was the movie with Ving Rhames, right?
Yeah, you don't look like a regular. You look scary. Dominique looked like you was scared. You look scary. Like my kids will cry if she come in my house.
Lord have mercy.
Fuck is this, Halloween or some shit? Bitch,
Dominique gonna go live snapping tomorrow.
I
Yeah,
hope
but
she fuck her then. I hope she don't talk about me.
Dominique
you
gonna be
know what
like the
though?
motherfuckers over there at Yarbo TV.
You know, I wondered that too. I would see like, I was raised and down the street they had a street where basically it would be a lot of black dudes that was selling a tail or whatever, and it would trip me out on how big and crazy these dudes looked and the
Talk a
clients
little
that they
louder,
would.
bro. Your mic is slow. Get close to the mic.
Yo, can you hear me better?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the dudes I would trip on were all of them, half of them gangbang, and they were big, like football players, like and the people that was picking them up would be like white dudes or Hispanic dudes, and they had car seats in the back. Like these dudes looked like they were going to work or something. And I think it's a thing where they like other races especially dominating like black men, or putting a man in a dress, like but a
Yeah,
buff dude, like it's like demasculated, like kind of like how people that boss people around all day want to be dominated and whooped.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
when they get bullied by these black dudes and then they see a big scary black dude, but he's in a dress and he's acting like a girl, to them it's like a power thing. You know what
Power
I mean?
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Man, that's just no. It's just honestly, it's all man. It's weird. Dominique is like
Long story short, it's some motherfuckers that could still go for Dominique, because to
Yeah,
take a big
yeah.
nigga like that down through there is a power thing for them.
It,
uh
it's
wow.
always.
I get you. I understand as a grown up, but I understand. Don't get it twisted, but that's just crazy, man. I couldn't see. No, I could see. Some people shouldn't turn trans. Like you shouldn't turn Dominique. You shouldn't have turned trans. You should have stayed a man. You probably would have got more girls than turning
See,
trans, thinking
I
about you
don't
gonna
think
get men.
nobody should turn trans. I don't know why everybody keeps pushing this narrative like Cash is a perfect trans and it's okay because he looks like, I don't know what he
No,
looked
but no,
like.
no, 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 no. Hold on. Nobody said that. I just said that as a trans, Cash could pass more for a female than Dominique. It's nothing right about it. The Bible say they all going to hell. It's not right about it. But as being realistic, and we can see from watching YouTube and seeing them on camera, Cash should pass for a female way before Dominique.
I don't know. To me, Cash looks like a little boy. Like,
I mean,
Cash, like when
respectfully,
Marcus used to do them interviews of Cash on the street, yeah, cool. Cash looked feminine or whatever, but them last few interviews that Marcus did with Cash in the Jeep and he was getting them up close angles, that's a boy.
yeah, you can see by the jaw. The jaw
Yeah,
automatically, her jaw automatically shows that's a boy. But we just saying like she had passed before Dominique. That's all we was saying. Nobody was
yeah.
saying like. Like men should be trans and nothing. No, no,
For
you right.
example, Marcus didn't give a fuck about having cash in the Jeep. Cash could ride up front, all
In the
type of shit,
front,
go out to
doors
eat, all
open and
type of shit.
everything.
But Marcus said he felt embarrassed standing next to Dominique.
Right.
Yeah,
He
but
said
it's
people was
okay to
looking
have a
at them
preference.
funny in the when they went to the courthouse for the wedding and shit. He said people was looking at them funny, and it just made him feel embarrassed.
Yeah, he letting you know what his preference is. That's what he letting you know.
Mm.
I would
I
too.
did find it odd that what I'm saying. He did all them spicy scenes. I never seen any of them. I never gave a fuck to pay money to see homeless people hump. But they said, motherfuckers was ashy, feet was dirty, hair was matted up. But when it came to cash, he's had to stop by the store and get the baby oil. Not only did he want the baby oil, but he knew exactly how he wanted it applied.
But
Who
what you
said
keep
that?
saying, like homeless
Who
people
said
hump
that?
and all of that, like half these men don't got no job, no nothing. They go from their mom's house to their
That's
girl's
what she.
house, and
They don't. That's
that's
what she said.
homeless.
That's what she's
But
saying. They
homeless
not
means
homeless. Though.
not
They
being on the
homeless. They,
lease, though.
look, listen. That's what she's saying. These people live in the streets that Marcus put on his
Yeah,
page. They live in the
yeah.
street.
I'm telling you, 90% of these females that are pretty live at somebody's house or at a motel, and they are technically legally
Yeah,
homeless. They're
it's
not on a
different
lease.
levels of homelessness. So yeah, if you live with somebody, that's a level of homelessness. I
Yeah.
get it. But
Right.
regardless of what the level of homelessness is, I've never wanted to pay $5.99 a month to watch homeless
Okay.
people do what they do. And I'm
But
talking
how do you
about the
think these
level of
homeless women are
homelessness.
making money though?
I'm talking about the level of homelessness to where I know they ain't washed their ass in days.
Right. And
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying,
We see them on
how do
YouTube every
you
day. We know they haven't bathed or changed
but
clothes or
how do you
nothing.
think these women are
Right.
making money? Do you think they're getting it from other homeless men or men that you date, that other women date that have kids and wives and jobs? They're
I
dating, they're
mean,
having sex with
to be
the
honest
men
with
that you
you,
talk to. Just so you know.
watching
Yeah.
Marcus channel have really highlighted a situation where I see firsthand
Yo,
where
yo.
it's
To
working
be honest
class
with
men that's married, have
Yes.
jobs and homes that are really going out into the streets,
you, right.
And
I
sleeping
was
with
just
these
begging
about
to
to
be
homeless
say,
with these
females. And
women.
I'm not gonna
yo,
lie to you, that blew
yo.
my mind
That
I
blew
was
because
your
just
them
about
mind
to
because
say
you
person
that.
live in a
Homeboy,
bubble.
right?
You live in a
He's
bubble.
right.
You don't live in the
Listen,
real world. I know
listen.
from the real world that these men, I know men that can get fly but have nowhere to sleep, can hop right off the street and be just because where they're at, they can catch a female going from the club and be on. I've seen females who are
I mean,
smoked
I didn't
out,
seen it happen. I didn't
stinking.
seen a nigga hunch his way right out of homelessness. I've seen it
It's
happen,
possible. It's possible.
and Tragedy said it himself. He said it'll be plenty women out here that'll love a cute nigga that they could play build a
Listen,
bear
listen,
with, build a
listen,
nigga
listen,
with.
listen, listen. Listen, let me
Listen,
tell you something. There's nothing wrong with a person that fell on bad terms. Now, if you meet a person that fell on bad terms, say a guy might be homeless, you meet him, he get into the crib, he get a job, he actually become a productive dude. That means you seen something in him. That means he really wasn't a bum. But now if you get a guy that come from the streets and all he do is come in your house and eat, sleep, shit, nothing else but just depend on you, then you took a bum off the street. You put him back where you got him from.
so
Right,
what?
right, right.
So what? What does that got to do with your nut? What is that? How's that making you shit? Like, what does that have to do with anything to do with you? What's wrong with people doing that?
Say what? Say it again.
I'm wondering what is wrong with that? Who cares? People do it all the time. There's women
So
flying
What
okay,
do you
so
guys
mean?
it's
out
Whoa,
in
whoa, whoa,
nothing.
whoa, whoa,
It's
polo
whoa, whoa,
outfits.
nothing
whoa, whoa, whoa,
wrong.
whoa,
There's
whoa, whoa,
there's guys
whoa, whoa, whoa,
flying
whoa. Let me
smokers out. It's
all right,
happening all the time, and it's gonna keep happening.
let me tell you what's wrong with it, nigga. Listen to me. You
Yeah.
telling me as a parent, if my daughter go outside and she say, "Dad, I met this guy. You know, he was in a
How old
rough.
is your daughter? How old is your daughter in this situation?
My daughter 26,
Okay.
right? Now she go outside. Dad, I met this guy. When I met him, he was outside on the corner. He told me his mom just died. He couldn't pay the rent. He got put out. He been on the streets for about 2 months. I gave this. I liked him. I let him come stay with me. He got a whole job. He done bought a car. He taking care of me and the kids. He got money in the bank account. Then he wasn't a bum. He just went through a hard time. But if she meet a nigga on the street and pull him off the street and everything from her pocket going to his pockets, he's a bum. You
And
put
why
him.
at 26 is your daughter asking you for advice about that if you raised her right?
What the
Why is
fuck?
she wondering the answers to this at 26? Why is she still stuck and lost looking for
Because
a stupid
everybody
solution
bring
when the
they
answer's clear?
homie.
She's
Everybody
26. She
bring they
shouldn't be asking.
listen,
No,
First
no,
of
she
homie,
should be
all,
asking
homie,
like,
you.
well, homie.
dude,
No.
Everybody bring their spouse home for their parents' judgment to me. If you meet a girl,
But
you're gonna bring it to
if your
you're
daughter's
gonna bring her home to
26
mommy.
asking you about a bum, then you already failed. Just
but
having that
first of all,
conversation.
that don't even have nothing to do. That
She
ain't
too
got
old
shit
to
to
be
do with
talking about.
shit. That ain't got shit to do with shit because at the end of the day, we're talking about a able-bodied person taking advantage of
Right.
the less fortunate and
No, you're
making
talking about
monetary
people having
gain
sex.
off of
No,
it.
you're talking
We
about people
know
having
that
sex
big
with
we
homeless
know
people.
homeless people have sex. We know that. That's not the problem. They grown, they're
Taking
gonna
advantage
do
is
it.
a whole nother topic. That's the topic we should
Exactly,
be
and that's
talking
the
about.
topic
Exactly. That's
that
what
You're
we're
we
talking
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 about
about, my
about.
G.
You
you're
came
talking
left
about
field
them
with
just
some
not
whole
having
other
a
shit.
house.
You
We
talking
talking
left,
about
bro. What the
him taking advantage.
And
You
then he
came with
talking
some
about
whole
his
other
daughter being
shit.
26 years old and not knowing what a bum is. Sound
I
like a
was making
clown, homie.
an example, my G. Yo,
No,
you
you
left
was
there.
supposed to say my daughter's
I don't know what you've
13
been
or
listening
something,
to.
asking a
Listen,
question
homie,
like
I don't
that.
know what you've been listening to
You talking
or
about
what
she
you think we were
26
saying, but you
asking you
coming
a
left
question
field.
about a
We
bum.
saying
Everything
Marcus.
you talking about is irrelevant to everything we talking about.
No, you need to keep up, sweet cheeks. I know
No,
what I'm
you
talking.
need
Me
to
and him,
keep
it's
up.
Yo,
You
men
you
don't
need
know
to
talking,
keep
what the
because
up,
he
fuck
know
homie.
what
going
I'm
on. You
talking
talking
about.
about
He
what's
know what
wrong
I'm
with
talking
homeless
about.
people having sex. Ain't shit wrong with homeless people having sex. But it's something wrong when you got somebody taking advantage of the
I
less
agree with you.
fortunate homeless
I agree
people
with you.
having sex. That's where the
I
problem
agree with you.
lies.
So
When
stop
he
So that's
and
making
what
keep
we
talking
monetary
saying.
about
gain
how
off of
people
it
are
and they get
dirty.
nothing
But
from it.
why
That's
are
where the
you focused
problem
on them
lies.
being dirty and bums then if you're so talking about taking advantage of? Because that's two different
Because
things.
they're
You should
why
be
because
talking
why would
about
I me personally why I said I me personally I don't want to pay to see
because
it.
you're focused
And
on
I'm
them
not
not
gonna pay
having
to
their
see it.
name. And I'm
You are
telling you, a
exposing
person
the
with their
type of
name on
person
a
that you
lease,
are. You are
no, you're just
exposing your
stupid.
own perversions because you mad at me because I don't want to see homeless people have sex. That mean that you fighting for your right to watch
So
the
you're
homeless
claiming
people have
that I'm
sex. That's
encouraging
a
you to watch.
projection. Don't
You're claiming that
project
I'm
that on
encouraging you to
to
watch
other
something.
people.
Yeah, you don't
Y'all
even
be
have
coming
no
up
intellect.
here
You
on the
talking with
panel trying to
emotion.
defend
Yeah, you
yourself,
talking with
but what you
emotion.
doing
You
is
talking with
exposing
emotion. You
yourself.
not even using intellect. First off, you're talking about people being dirty, so you're not talking about them being taken advantage of. Dumb bitch.
You missed the
Listen
whole
up.
topic. That's what we've
No,
been
focus
talking
on
about
what
for
you
the
talking
whole
about.
fucking
No, you
night.
keep talking
Then
about
you
them
pull
being
some shit
dirty
out the crack of
and
your ass
stinky.
like we
You're not
supposed
talking
to
about them
listen to
being
you.
taken
Who the fuck
advantage
is
of.
you? No. We've been on one fucking topic for hours. We've
Who
been
is
on this
we? You
motherfucking
speaking
panel
French?
talking about
Who is
one
we?
fucking thing. And then
Who
here the
is
fuck
we?
you come.
No, you
Please
are an
shut the fuck up.
individual. You
You
ain't no
sound
fucking
like a
team.
fucking support. You a supporter? You supporting that nigga? You calling
Bitch,
to
you a
represent for that
supporter. You
nigga?
watch his
You a
shit. That's called
spokesperson for that
supporting.
nigga? You on
Do
his
you know what support
payroll or
means
some
in
shit?
YouTube?
You on his team
Watching
or
a
some
video
shit?
means
You a
support,
loyal
dumbass.
subscriber? You
You
subscribe to
stupid.
the fucking pedo content too,
Yeah, he
nigga?
one of
The
them niggas.
fuck
He
is
one of
you
them
So
niggas.
now
talking
you just
about?
assuming
The
shit and
fuck?
thinking it's true. That's what
Cause
you
you
call an
coming up here
argument.
talking stupid,
Argue.
homeboy. We telling you that we be saying the same shit you was saying. But at the end of the day, they are still dirty, bro. They don't take baths. What part of it don't you understand? Oh, the bitch nigga left.
That was the best thing he could do.
Yeah, that nigga got me hot over here. Fuck is you coming here talking
He
about,
up
bro?
here fighting for the right for homeless people to fuck. They could fuck if they want to fuck. That's not the problem. The problem is you got a motherfucker taking advantage of them being less fortunate,
Not
making
even that. Like
monetary
you said,
gain
it
off of
ain't like you said.
sexual
Nobody want to
content.
watch a bunch of bums fuck that don't take baths. That's dirty. Who sex? We can pull up
Like bro ass tripping at 3 in the morning.
We can pull up
Got crusty
Pornhub right
booties and
now.
everything. He fighting for the right to see it. He said they got the right to do it. Okay, you go watch it then, nigga.
Right, nigga. Nobody want to watch no fucking crackheads and bums hump.
He's
When
talking
you
about
can
some,
pull,
but they do it every day. Just because they do it every day don't mean nobody gotta facilitate a place for them to do it at. Why the fuck would Marcus the only motherfucker around here that'll buy a hotel room so homeless
look,
people can hunch?
that
The
was one
fuck?
of Marcus fans. One of his loyal that got tight. Heard us keep talking about Marcus, and that shit it touched the nerve.
Because he righteously feel like yes, motherfuckers who righteously feel like Marcus ain't doing shit wrong.
Right,
They
bro.
feel
Anybody watch?
like oh well they having sex anyway, so what's the problem with recording it? But
And
just
this,
because a motherfucker shooting a needle in their arm every day, do that mean that you
right,
gonna give them
right,
money to do it, buy a
and,
room for they could do it in and then
and,
record it?
right,
No. Now
and
you
then
part of the motherfucking problem. That's why
right,
Marcus in the predicament that he in anyway, on his way to goddamn jail.
right,
That's just
and
like that little girl. She been
I bet
fucking
you nobody in
anyway,
the chat.
but that
Matter of
don't mean
fact,
you gotta record her doing it.
if the chat could hear me, put a one in the chat if you not buying that shit. I bet you everybody gonna put a one. Nobody buying that shit, man. Nobody want to see that, man. What's wrong with this guy? He got it. He must Marcus. He Marcus. I ain't subscribed to Marcus.
And that's why I said they getting up
I
here
watch it.
and they getting up here to support Marcus and defend Marcus, but then in the process you exposing yourself. You exposing the perversion that you like. Exposing your sick mindset
Look
when
at
you
the
get
one.
up here
What?
and you really got the nerve to say it out your mouth that ain't nothing wrong with what's going on.
Word. That dude is. He was. I think he was white.
He
Look at all the
was.
ones in the chat. Look at all the ones in the chat. Nobody want to see that, homeboy. I hope you still in this chat,
Man, they
pervert.
done let the boogeyman back in this motherfucker.
Who that? The pervert?
Man, it's the boogeyman, Nightmare on Normandy Street.
All right, what's up, boogeyman?
So how you know about the channel if you don't watch it?
I just said I watch it.
So do you know he gets paid off for you watching it, right?
I understand that, brother.
So that
I'm
means you're
not.
a supporter, right?
Listen, it was nothing a problem with Marcus channel until just now when he started where he messed with them little girls. Yes, we
Okay,
seen
but
all.
you're claiming
Listen,
that I'm
listen,
supporting him because
listen.
I
Let
watched the
me
channel.
explain. Let me explain. Everything that Marcus did, yes, we watched. It was inappropriate, but it wasn't. It wasn't
It
where we
wasn't alarming.
I
right.
agree. I
So
agree.
where it was just like a story we could watch, talk about every day. It was worth watching. We gonna pop our shit after it. But when he messed with the little girl, that's where the morals kick in at. Now, that's what we talking about. We're not talking about everything he did before that.
Okay,
Olo and Ken,
so
ass people.
he's made mistakes before then though. I mean, if we're talking about him taking advantage of people, then it happened
We
way
talking
before
about
little
little
kids.
kids. Name
We
a
had
little kid he took advantage of before that.
No, I'm just saying he's taking it don't matter if it's a little kid or not. If you're taking advantage of somebody, it's wrong in general.
Bruh, but it ain't. It's worse than when it's a little.
It's worse. It is. It is. I'm not
So that's what
disagreeing
we
with you.
talking about. We talking about everything in a whole. If you hear us,
listen. Everything Marcus did before was commentary. We reacted to it and we provided comments to it and it wasn't alarming because it was adults. And even though we felt like they was taken advantage of, those adults kept making the decision to interact with Marcus on their own free will. Therefore, nobody was shocked. nobody was alarmed. But when you add a child into the equation, now it becomes alarming, now it becomes upsetting, and now it's past the point of just being content.
That's because y'all don't know how to read the signs. Everybody in their neighborhood knows a dude like Marcus that's riding around in a nice car, buying people chips and snacks,
That
getting
don't make
head.
it okay.
It
And we
don't
not
make it
talking
okay.
about them. We
It
are
don't.
talking
The
about
point
Marcus because
is
Marcus has
no,
a
this is
large
listen. You need
platform.
to learn how to shut up when a
You
man
need to
talking.
learn how to
That's
shut
what
the
you need to
fuck
learn.
up. This is
So
not the
I'm
place for you,
talking.
bitch.
All right, I
Because
didn't
on
heard
a
you talk.
scale of
You
fish
talking
grease
and
to
you not
baby
letting me
oil, I
fucking
promise
finish.
my mouth is slick as hell. And so
Thank
this
you.
is
Thank
not
you.
where you want to be
Right.
right now.
So
And
my
I put
point
that on
is
Mary
this.
had a little ass.
Right.
Because what you
I'm
doing is
guaranteeing
you
you can't
sitting
even
up
touch
here
your
trying to
toes,
protect
big
the
lady.
fucking pedophile and ain't
So listen,
nobody
listen.
going
You
for
just
it.
want to
Not
keep
today,
talking.
tomorrow, or no fucking
Shut
days
up.
after that. So
All
when you
right.
sitting up
Shut
here
up.
telling somebody to shut
Shut
the
up.
fuck up, you need to direct that
You need
energy
to
to
talk
your
to your
fucking
kids
self.
how
Cause
much
it
you
ain't
talking
shit
in
that you could
here.
say right now
Let me
to make nobody in this chat or on this fucking panel see it your fucking way. It's just not gonna happen.
That's a fact. And let me tell you something, homeboy. I don't know nobody that do no shit like that. I don't even know no nigga that don't take care of their kids. Anybody in my circle that don't take care of their kids, we don't hang. We don't hang. Real men don't hang around shit like that. So you wouldn't know no nigga like that. I don't know no nigga like that. So if you do, you just like Marcus, nigga. Fuck you mean we all know a nigga like no we don't. No we don't. I hang with men that got morals and respect for themselves. That take care of their kids, their family, and wouldn't play like don't even think them kind of thoughts that you talking about. So no, we don't know men like that. We probably heard of men like that, but do we know them personally? No, I don't. I don't know no nigga that do no shit like that. Other than that, I wouldn't. We'd have heard him. I don't. I would have. What? We don't know no men like that. So what do you? You just worse. You like man? That nigga named Marcus too. His name Marcus number two.
This the type of nigga that'll eat a pile of shit with sprinkles on top just cause everybody else doing it and they said it tastes good, so he wanna taste it too.
Right. That shit just pissed me off. This nigga, what the fuck is he talk? What's wrong with y'all guys? And you a whole man get up here and say some stupid shit. Stupid shit. We talking about the babies, homie. The babies. Fuck is wrong with you? We not talking about no regular fucking crackheads and regular. We talking about the fucking little girl, the baby that couldn't authorize herself to say, Marcus, yeah, I want to be camcorded, whether she was of age or not. Nigga, Marcus know better than that. He knew better than that, and he deserved everything we fucking giving him, and everybody else could give him, and whatever the fucking lawyer, whatever the judge give him, and you deserve everything too, cause you just like him, homeboy. We could tell by your conversation. You don't even understand what the fuck we talking about.
Marcus got teenage daughters. So it
Ignorant
ain't
ass.
no way that he didn't know that he was talking to a teenage girl.
Right. This nigga talking about, man, this nigga crazy. Man,
And he talking about niggas running through the hood every day. Shut the fuck up. He trying to, and that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers trying to defend Marcus and they exposing the type of people that they are.
right. That's what I'm telling you. Whoever defend him on that note right there, it automatically show you, homeboy, you can't be trusted around the babies either. Other than that, what sense do it make to say, I don't, it's nothing. It's no sense to that. It's no way to make sense to it. It was wrong all the way around the board. Ola was wrong. Marcus was wrong. The girl was wrong for lying, but you know what I believe? I believe Marcus told her when you get on camera say you 19. I believe he knew.
I'm telling you that Bolo fucked him up. He ain't expect for it, but he thought he could get away with it.
Right. I believe he coached like homeboy said if he right, that means he told y'all say you this age and say you that age. That means you already knew. They ain't got ID, she ain't show it to you. She light skinned, small as shit, Hands, that little girl hands was little as shit. Her face looked like a 12. Marcus, you know that. You got babies
She
in the
ain't
house.
never smoked nothing. Lips Easter pink.
The girl don't even know what a biscuit with gravy is. So you know she ain't been outside.
She thought she was gonna make so much money. She thought she was gonna make enough money to get an apartment, a car.
That's how you
Marcus
know
looked her dead in her face and said, "You think you gonna make that much money off me?"
yeah. That was his goal to say, oh, I bet you want to make a you want a house and an apartment. Oh, you gonna earn that.
Yeah. Listen, right before they got the talking about the spicy content and stuff, he was telling her. He said, "Yeah, I had a football coach, or I had a coach in high school that used to always say, ain't no free lunch, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. You can't eat for free." He was letting her know then, like, you finna, yeah, this Airbnb you in and all this, you finna pay for that.
Right, right. Like Marcus was trying to get K3 girl. Only thing about it is she blew him up and she wasn't going for it because she just had the baby.
She just,
You know how that
and he
goes.
trash
She
for
was,
trying to get a feet. Like, she just had a baby. Like, come
he
on
was in,
now.
he was in love with K3, so he had to be smart of what he was doing. He was trying to do it in a conductible way. But Marcus asked that girl for a sex scene too, on a one on
Yeah.
one.
And shit, they had her confused because after everything went down about Feisty saying that she slept with Marcus and shit, then Maya was like, that's what she told Marcus, that told K3 that Marcus touched her leg. And she was like, I don't know. Like, I mean, he did it like it wasn't nothing like an accident. It really wasn't like he like felt on me for real, but she was second guessing. Like, I don't know. Maybe he
That
did do
was
it on
that.
purpose. Like,
Listen,
maybe he was trying to, like,
that
feel
nah,
me
that
out,
was
see how I
that,
react.
right. That's what that was. Cause Marcus was waiting. I was a man. If I touch you and you got a man, say I touch you on the arm in a sexual way and you never say nothing. Okay, cool. 2 weeks go by and he don't come approach me. That means I know you ain't say nothing. Now I know I could take it to the next level.
Mm.
All Marcus was doing was listen, man. Man, men know what was going on. Men know what's going on. So a real man could sit back and watch and say, "This man was a straight creep." Especially if you're a man with morals and you got kids in your house, women in your home, and no
Mm.
matter what, even that little girl did run away. She hot. So what? That ain't got nothing to do with a grown man. Let her be hot with niggas, kids her age.
Listen, a kid could never be fast enough to catch a grown man who don't want to be caught.
That's a fact, man. What the fuck she gonna do for you? She can't even earn. Bring a team is supposed to bring things to the house. You go to work, your wife go to work, da 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 da.
Right.
Both do da da da. So what the fuck a kid can offer you besides
And that's
sex?
why I say, even if you thought somebody was of age, when you start talking to them, they conversation tell on themselves.
Right.
They can't, a kid can't talk to you about no bills. A kid can't talk to you about taking a cruise, or gotta do back to school shopping for their kids, or a kid can't talk to you about shit because they don't know nothing about it. They ain't never did it. They ain't never lived it. A kid can't talk to you about bills and late notices, and you got to get your car
Right. Ain't
repaired.
nobody right. You ain't lying. Ain't nobody ignorant. Me and you over the chat right now. I ain't turn my cam on. You ain't turn yours on. But we both know we talking to grown ups.
Exactly.
So if you in front of somebody's face, you don't know that, Marcus, cut it out, man. Ain't nobody about to be
Especially when you
holding
got
nothing for
kids.
you.
And then people who even don't got kids be like, yeah, I got a niece, and my little niece, she looked like my niece age. You know what I'm saying? People just, even sitting on satellites, was like,
Listen,
she work a
it
lot,
was
so
a cold
she
month.
only could come with a video about once a week or
That
whatever.
day, that
She
day,
said she
Marcus.
was gonna do a video, but she said she was looking at the kid. She said something ain't feel right. Like, she like, I don't know. She's like, this ain't feel right. So she said she went to work, got off of work. She looking on Marcus page, all the videos gone. She said I ain't got no teenage kids, so I ain't know. She said, but it just didn't feel right. So people know.
Right. That day when Marcus did that, you see the whole chat saying that's a little girl, that's a little girl, that's a little girl, that's a little. Everybody knew it. So how he did it?
You just know, like even with my kid, I got a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old. When I talk to my kids and I want to relate to my kids, I gotta dumb down my conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta go into their world and talk about the things that's important to them and what's interesting to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could tell them what's going on with me, but they don't understand. They really don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck what Betty did at my job.
That's a fact. That ain't got nothing to do with, like you said. When you took your kids, you got to dumb down. That's what Marcus did. Once Marcus say, "Y'all want Fritz and grits?" The little girl said, "What's that?" He said, "All right. Um, you want a biscuit with gravy?" She said, "I'm gonna act like I know what it is." That means that nobody never took you out before. Not even your parents. You's a child. How old are you? How old you said you was again? You don't
Right.
know what a biscuit and gravy is?
The fact that he had three people sharing one plate, that's how you know they was some kids. Cause I wouldn't give a fuck how homeless I am. If I gotta share one plate with two other motherfuckers, I don't even want it.
Word the mother. And let me tell you something. Them little girls are so young. They could have been in group homes still. They not. They that young. So where they don't gotta be homeless. You can stay in a group home till you're 21. So yeah, they
Right.
want to be runaways and all that. Okay, cool, Marcus. But at the end of the day, you could have put her on camera in a good way, a good story way. Oh, she fed them, sent them on their way. You get what I'm saying? Not in a way where
Mm-hmm.
you could have made it look like I'm helping them. I'm gonna coach this little girl to go back home. Talk to her to go back home. Why you ran away? Your mother do a little nose powder and a little drinking. Okay, cool. Do she beat you? Do she fight you? What do she do to make you run away? You ain't getting none of that. All you heard was that mother do this and that, and you, I bet. Don't worry about it. We about to do some spicy shit, and you lit.
Yep.
What? I don't.
Mm-mm-mm.
That don't make a parent.
But he always, when
Away
people
from home.
get down on him, he always talk about the good he has done, the good he has done. Now he had the opportunity right in his lap to really do something good. Fumbled the whole shit. Did the complete opposite.
Right. This is complete opposite, bruh. Complete
But
opposite. And that would have made you go viral because that was a child.
right, that motherfuckers would have had you. We would have shut up for a little minute.
Right. You see how you going viral now for doing either way that shit went, you'd have went viral. But you took it the wrong way.
Yep.
And now, no, Marcus, the main threat, the main worry, to be honest with you, is homeboy. Because he is the key. If I was a cop, I need homeboy. You know why I need homeboy? Because you the one that he told to hump her. You the one that he told her age. You the one so I need you to get on stand and tell us everything he told you.
Mm-hmm. Mm. This
So
not good
now,
for Marcus at all.
right. So Marcus, you going down because homeboy already he's showing you that he's telling. Police ain't even talk to him, and he ready to sell it to Troy. He on Yavo. This dude is so scared. He's scared about his own neighborhood. That's why he's on it. He's scared the wrong person gonna hear it and say, "Yo, ain't that's?" So he's trying to clear his name for that as well.
Yeah. He can't be walking through, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
outside and shit and motherfuckers being like, that's
yeah,
him.
that's black. Hey, yo, black, yo, that was you on camera fucking that little. Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
trying to make, yo, bro. You know, I told you I ain't know. Nah, bro. That don't work in jail. You just as no. You think somebody want to hear that in prison? I ain't. You ain't here for that. That's what you
And
did.
and I think this situation is just gonna open up a can of worms of other illegal activities Marcus has
Yeah, I
done.
don't want to put nothing on Marcus, bro. But yo, I got so much evidence. I've been following Marcus for so long, bro. Yo, you remember the girl that the girl that Polo was just with the red shorts with the big old butt?
Yeah,
Okay, you remember a video Marcus did with her years ago?
I do. She was standing on the corner. That's the video he said
Okay, you
that
remember
he
her,
had to
all right?
take
So
down because
you
in the
remember her
15
saying,
minute time period, about
all right,
eight
so
cars came by.
you remember her saying, yo, a lot of these girls was getting found in bandit buildings and
Yeah, she said they was coming up at when he did the video. One of her friends had just recently came up dead or
right,
something.
he was like, right. Don't be surprised if Marcus involved in all this shit. Marcus is one of them niggas, man. When this shit come out on Marcus, y'all gonna be like, what? Yo, listen to me.
What
I'm
I had already told you, if he riding around, he already riding around at 2, 3 in the morning doing interviews with women or whatever. But imagine what he outside doing that he don't record. The wee hours of the morning, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, creepy
right,
times. You know what I'm saying?
right. But he remember when he was with Josias and him, this nigga was going down inside a dungeon or some shit.
He was.
So now all these people popping up missing and all this. Listen, man, if police do their math, Marcus going to jail. I'm telling
Mm-hmm.
you. It all sounds crazy, but if you've been following his page, he gave the evidence up himself. Start from when Marcus first started to now. Marcus done gave the evidence up himself, bro. This nigga is he's a dark person with a laugh and an intelligence that if you are dumb, you're gonna get blinded by.
Yeah, that's why I said he been recording crime like for a long time when he recorded what Josiah did to that white man.
Right,
And he ain't feel it was content to him. He ain't feel no type of way about it.
right. He ain't feel no kind of way. He just talked about it. What did you like it? How did it feel?
He trying to
Hell,
ask
what's up?
Josiah, so have you been gay? Is this something that you just happened or you did it before? Or you know what I'm saying? Just and Josiah's was off his medicine. We all know, you know what I'm saying? He was not in his right state of mind when he was doing all that shit. That's why his daddy desperately wanted to get him away from Marcus because he felt like his son was being exploited and he needed help versus a camera in his face.
Yeah, but Josiah's been gay though. But Josiah's he been gay. You could tell by his voice and his actions. Josiah was messing. He messed with the little dirty retarded nigga. They was fucking too.
You who you talking about? Chris?
Yeah, yeah. Him and Chris loved Josiah. They was fucking. You think I'm bullshit? I ain't bullshit. Jack. I follow
Chris
shit
do
like the
love
story.
Josiah.
Why you think homeboy talking about why we watch? Man, this shit like the stories. That's why we watch it. It's entertaining. It's like the stories, but he went too far this time. We can watch it. It's like the stories. All you gotta do is talk about. It's like the shit, like the stories. If you really pay attention to it,
Oh
I'm
my
telling you,
god. But
Josiah. You
that's when
remember?
the
Listen,
content was good when Chris was standing out
right,
there in that fur coat talking
right,
about he was the bodyguard.
right. He had a knife in his pocket, all kinds of crazy shit. To my, he was tough. Found out they all them pussy. You thought they was some real. At first, you thought they was crazy real niggas. Next, we find out
The
all them
whole
soft.
time ain't nobody gonna bust a grape.
Hey, look, right, the whole time, none of them gonna bust a grape. When I found this out, he chasing him. The nigga that ran up on Josiah for the at the thing for the phone. Oh, yo, bro, I've been paying attention, man. Wait, I tell you, I know Marcus been a creep, bro, but I just didn't think he was gonna get this far. I knew he was going to jail. I've been telling my man that Marcus gonna get jail. He going to jail soon, cause he don't understand what to record and what not to. You recording everything.
He don't have boundaries. Like he don't have no boundaries.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even when, like you said, everybody say, even when you asking these girls these questions, if a girl tell you she been raped, that's trauma alone. I'm not about to ask you how he raped you to where you got to think now to the situation and make it play back in your mind of him on top
Hmm.
of you doing it. Marcus get he wanna make he go there to where the
He
girls
want to
got to
know what age did it start. He want to know the first time it happened. He want to know, was you in the living room or was you, he want to know, he want to he you might as well paint a picture.
exactly. He want to know everything about it. That's
He want to
sickness,
know if you came, if you
right?
squirted. He want to know
Right,
everything.
right. And that's that. If you took somebody that got a degree in this shit, they're gonna tell you that's the type of shit that turn him on. It
Because
turns
I ain't never one. I've never, and then he be like, he always be like, these is just questions that the audience, the viewers want to know. I ain't never said, I've never wondered if a rape victim, you know what I'm saying, came, especially a kid though.
right. I never wanted nothing besides you got raped. I'm like, oh man, pal, this, you feel sorry. You don't want to know what happened. I'm not a cop that asks you.
Right. I'm
I
trying
don't
to
want
figure out what happened to the other person. Like, shit, is he in jail? Like, how much? Like,
right.
what happened? Like,
Yeah,
shit.
like right, one of them type of situations. Like nigga, I don't want to really know what took place of you getting. No, I don't want to know that, baby girl, because I don't want you to think about that shit again. Like what they locked the nigga up or some shit. Like other than that, what the fuck you want to know for?
So then imagine you doing an interview and you done told this man all this stuff. And then when the interview over, he offered to pay you for sex.
And now he in there fucking you like you got raped after the same situation you just told him. He's gonna
Yeah.
fuck you that same
Mm,
way.
mm-hmm.
That's why I told you once one come out, all pay it. Watch. This gonna be a falling channel. Majority of all them girls that Marcus interviewed, when that camera went off, he had sex with them. Not just the ones we know about. Majority
But
of all of them.
the ones that,
Marcus have a
yeah.
problem. If you watch, he took his baby mother. Both of them is from the streets. He have a fetish for bum bitches, not
But
bum
when
bitches.
he talk about his childhood, he said his parents used to let people come live in the house and shit and get up on their feet and shit. So ain't no telling what he seen his daddy do to the bum bitches.
Wow.
Mm,
I,
mm,
I
mm,
hear that, but trust me, I know you ain't lying. You ain't
mm,
never lying.
mm, mm.
Yeah, Marcus sick, bro. He's sick. Everything that he do point out sick. Nothing else besides sick. Fucking serial. He a serial type nigga. I can't. I hypothetically, I don't want to get Yavo messed up for me. I might say the wrong thing, so I ain't gonna. But he is like a serial something, and it'll come out later.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But he's so desensitized. I didn't seen him do interviews with people and they be saying like, they might be like, I ain't never told nobody this before, or, they say something like that. And once they get done talking, they might say it might be a man say he got molested by his sister when he was little, or it'd be something like that. And Marcus would be like, "Oh, that's it. Oh, I thought you was gonna tell me something shocking." Like, would he be like, "Well, did anything else happen?" And they be looking at him like, damn, what more do you want me to say? Like, I just told
So,
you I used to get raped as a kid. Like, it was my
I was a
mama and
mother,
my
like,
sister and all my aunties. And Marcus be
yeah.
looking like, oh, that's it? I thought you had to tell me something.
I thought Marcus,
And then he be like, if they be hesitant getting it out, like they ain't never told nobody this before, or they be he'd be like, go on, say it. Just what is it? What is it? He used to be sensitive with it, like, go on ahead and get it out. It's better, but lately he just be just, what is it? Just say it. I be like, damn.
mm-hmm. I'm telling you, Marcus was trying to get the girl, Sky, Skyy, but she was too smart and too ignorant and too out of her mind to mess with Marcus. She the type of girl that would have screamed, "Ah, what are you doing?"
Which one was Sky?
The new one, 4 days ago, he was interviewing her. She
Oh, yes, the one that was, yes, talking about God and all this and that.
she was too out of her mind.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
he
Marcus.
he he wanted her though. She pretty. I give her that. But
Yeah,
other than that, she gone.
right. And,
Hmm.
and back to Dominique. Dominique needs to clean her house. She needs to clear all that shit out.
Dominique need to start just fuck. Dominique need a new house. Forget cleaning it. Just move. Just
Yeah, I'm
start
about to say,
over.
leave all that shit there and move. You got old ass speakers. Them shit's from 1992.
Just Dominique probably older than Dominique say because Dominique
You
claimed to be in her what early 40s, like 41, 42. But I don't know. Shit, Miss Mama's living like she in the 50s.
yeah, Dominique look. She look hard.
That's the first transformer they ever had. That's
Oh,
that Dominique transition when all you had to do was put on women clothes and shit and then just say you a woman. Ain't no
and
pills,
then
with
look,
no pills, no surgeries, no injections or nothing.
let me show you something about Marcus Channel. Everybody didn't go through. Some people just fell on hard times. It's very rarely you see a interview like that. Everybody got raped, got touched, something. He ain't interviewing you if the shit ain't spicy.
Well, he do interviews. He do hella interviews. He just don't post all of them. So he intentionally are posting those type of interviews. Those raped, molested. If you pay attention, he then faded away from interviewing men. He only like to interview women.
Ah, see, yeah.
Hmm. He
Hey,
didn't started back. He been like I said he been trying to do damage control. So he been interviewing all type of people and putting it on the B side. But for
right.
the most part, he don't even interview men no more. He only interview women.
And then, like, let's be honest. I don't think Marcus have a viewership like what I'm about to say. Subscribers of homosexuals. I don't think it's a big population. His subscribers is not homosexuals and all that. And you be just filming cash and all kinds of shit. This motherfucker got on a whole bodysuit.
Right, right, right. Yeah, like
You know,
you
like certain
can't
shit.
turn
You
like
a
this ain't the
grown man,
audience for that. You can't turn your people off like that.
right? Like you, who want to see that? The women don't want to see it because they don't want their kids to walk in the room and see it, and and the men don't want to see it. Why you want to see it, Marcus? Why do you think that this is entertaining?
Right. Like, okay, you put Cash on the platform before. You said you told us Cash was trans. The first time it was kind of like shocking because Cash is feminine. But to just keep on over and over and over, okay, like damn, we get it. Cash is trans. Stop
Right?
showing us that.
I believe Cash. Listen, I believe like Dominique said, boom. If she don't tell what Feisty did, if she don't tell, if Dominique don't tell about that picture that Feisty showed her, I believe her and Cash already talked, and that's why she said that statement to Marcus because she already know. She just couldn't blow it up.
About the check being residual.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If she
Because
don't blow that up with Feisty,
Cash and Dominique are cordial. They do talk because Dominique had to, when Cash little boyfriend had cheated on her, it was with Dominique and Dominique told Cash like, yeah, yeah, it was me.
okay then. So once they get a rapport, who better to talk to than your sister?
Right.
So that's why I'm trying to tell you. If she don't never say that what Feisty showed her, I could put my life on it. She ain't lying about Marcus.
Right.
with that cash shit. She just ain't want to go out and blow him up. He knew it. Why he said, "Be careful now."
Right, and he got up out of there after that too.
Exactly. He got right up out of there. He was by the door. That's why I
Hmm.
said when instead of when he said, "Yo, keep that $100" and all that," instead of just saying Marcus turning around and just pushing him out the door a little bit, she should have just turned around and kicked him.
No, for real. He got up out of there so quick. He got up out of there too quick. Because when he said that last little part, when he was like, I know where you live, he made
That
sure he
door
was on
came
the
right
other
open.
side of the door when he said it.
That door came flying right open.
Yep.
I said, Marcus pushed him.
She should have pushed him, kicked him. She should have did something. Cause get your little bitty ass out of here. It don't
Exactly.
even
You
if,
would
like
exactly.
I
She was
said,
a rival. She
even
was
if I was
just
ugly, bitch, let me be ugly in my own damn house. Where else can I be ugly at?
right, nigga. Fuck you.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, nigga. Like I just said, fuck you. Kicked him in his ass and get the fuck out of my house. You can't make no self defense charge on this, and you in my house. So
No,
that
for
gun,
and Marcus did have a gun. He had
that
that
gun,
gun on him. I
that
would have
gun
said,
got whooped.
officer. Yes,
Yeah,
I
that gun.
kicked him. He got a gun. Like the fuck.
That no matter what, I'm in my house. You can't kill me in my own house with the gun, nigga. I didn't tell you, but I didn't tell him to bring it in.
For real, shit. This motherfucker came in here and ambushed me.
Right. And trust me, that picture, that picture is the last thing Feisty got on Marcus. That's she holding that shit with dead life. She slipped, being happy.
Yeah,
Dominic had the food, the crib, Feisty and Chaos. I mean, whatever his name is. They thinking they're gonna have a place to stay for a few days. So Feisty's she's trying to get in. If you pay attention, she trying to get in. She trying to like,
yeah,
listen, I'm gonna get us a room. So she trying to show up. She trying to become besties with every fucking body she meet.
yeah.
Females don't do that. I could bring you around
Not
my
at
sister.
all.
She might not talk to you all day until a certain conversation come up and then she realize you cool. Females don't just be kicking it with everybody like that.
They don't. They don't. Not at all. Especially a bitch who got her own shit. She don't want to invite no female in her house to kick it with. Bitch, I'm the only hoe that lay around here comfortable.
Right. Then if you see in Dominique crib, she got the nigga standing up at the side like he's security.
But listen though, this how
That's
you
the
know
nigga she fucking.
Marcus never was planning on working with Dominique, because you mean to tell me that Dominique house was gonna be the content house?
What the mother, where was it gonna be at? All sitting at that little table, that shit.
Doing what content was they gonna do? Everything was just gonna be spicy on the bed, just that's because it wasn't gonna be what other type of what they was gonna be doing in there, what type of content house it was gonna be.
Right. That shit
And
cluttered
Dominique
in
was
the
gonna be the
mother.
house manager. Managing what? You can't go nowhere but from the living room to the kitchen.
Right. That shit cluttered in the motherfucker. Man, you don't know if that's seasoning or pictures or ornaments.
Or
The fuck
just
is
some damn
that nigga?
dust.
Dominique is she's a hoarder.
Just
Yeah,
be in
house
there
is
twirling around doing drag shows and shit.
yeah, that shit, yeah, her big ass in there twirling with that little ass light skinned boy. Look like
No,
what's
the
the look?
comment said no, he was gonna rent an Airbnb. So he talked about an Airbnb, but then mind you, Marcus is cheap. So they started talking about Dominique's house being the content house. And that was basically gonna automatically make Dominique be the house manager.
Oh, you heard them talking about it?
Hmm.
Oh, all right, bet.
That's what they was trying to kind of talk about. That's what they were supposed to be talking about, or what Dominique thought they was gonna be talking about when Marcus came over.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I just thought Marcus went to. I thought Marcus went over there to talk about the tones back in the day
No,
stuff.
so that's
See,
where all the commotion started from. All the ruckus started from. Marcus Dominique was under the impression that Marcus was coming over to discuss business. They was supposed to be talking about this content house business, and they was supposed to be talking about Dominique becoming the manager of the content house. But when Marcus came in talking about some. So how does that make you feel to be a tall transgender? Does it make you feel insecure? Does it, you know what I'm saying? And so Dominique was on some shit like, hold on. We not interviewing. It's not an interview. I thought we was, and so it was a tug of war back and forth the whole time. Cause Dominique, like, I don't feel insecure. And Marcus, like, yes, you do. You know, you want to be short. You know, you wish you was smaller. And Dominique, like, hold on. Like, I'm not a interviewee and shit. And Marcus, like, yes, you is. If you on my platform, you getting interviewed. Dominique, like, I'm just gonna be the content, the manager. And Marcus, like, and you gonna get interviewed. Dominique, like, no, the fuck, I'm not. You ain't gonna be doing no ambush interviewing and having a camera in my face. So it was just like real combative the whole time because they was already on two different type of time.
And then look. Marcus gave Dominique $100 right before that interview, loaned it to her. That show you right Marcus gay. I'm not loaning no transvestite $100 for nothing. Give a fuck what you gonna get put out.
Mm-hmm.
You loaning a nigga $100. Nigga never even did no business with him. You don't know him or none of that. What makes sense of that? We not friends. We not homies. Only person you loan money to is a friend that you know is in. Right now, he called me. He and me. One of my men. One of my homies. My homegirls. Something like I'm not loaning no regular person. I don't give a fuck if I had a podcast. I'm not loaning you no 100 for what?
Mm-hmm. And then Mark is sitting there in Dominique's house at Dominique's table and gonna tell Dominique, yeah, when we was at the courthouse when Tony and Liana was getting married, when we was at the courthouse and people was looking at us, I was embarrassed to be standing next to you. You can't tell nobody that in their house, in their own house.
Shit. Yo, I gotta watch that show, but I ain't see all that. I gotta watch it. I ain't lying. That nigga said, what? I ain't lying. I would be embarrassed to your big ass.
Yes, he was like the
Big
little
ass
Iran,
nigga.
like the Muslim. He was like the Muslims. The little Muslim man was looking at them when I guess they was in the elevator or whatever. And Marcus was embarrassed. He was like, I was embarrassed to be standing next to you because they was looking at us. And he was like, they probably just was thinking to themselves, yep, this is black culture. This is black men just gay.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, man. And you're big, and he don't make it no, cause you a big grown ass man want to be gay. You should go. You
Hmm.
going to hell anyway. He going to hell, so don't get it twisted. All that Bible, all these people. You better believe in the Bible. Other than that, they want to. Oh, I believe in God. Then you should believe in everything that Bible say. I tell my
Right, right,
kids.
right.
I tell my daughters that, my sons that, and all that. If you believe in that, you should believe in everything they say, and that is a sin, a very bad,
Hmm.
and you can't repent once you're already done, you done did the deed.
And then that's when Marcus had got to being like, you don't I know you wish you was smaller like Cash, or he brought up Cash some type of way, like, don't you wish you was short like Cash, or don't you wish you was smaller like Cash? And then that's when Dominique was like, you like Cash, don't you? Like, do you like Cash? You wanna sleep with Cash or something? And then that's when Dominique was like, that's when he started talking about the residual shit. Like, he was like, I know one thing, Cash, if you do something with Cash, that's a residual check. So I think Dominique was kind of hint to the fact, like, you might have did, but you probably didn't because you cheap nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, she was saying, nigga, I know, I just ain't gonna blow you up. Slow down in my house.
No, she was saying if she had to put her money on it, if she had to bet, she'd put her money on the fact that they did something just because She was like, Marcus
Now,
is
baby on you.
way too comfortable with cash. Like, and Dominique was like, even men who, straight men who are not even homophobic men, still not even gonna just have a trans just riding in the car with them front seat. Um, putting the camera on they boot, like you know what I'm saying, the way Marcus be having the camera on Cash body. Dominique was like, ain't no straight man gonna do that. Even if they feel like they don't have a problem with gay people, they still not gonna have the camera all up on the nigga body like that.
Yeah, why do you think Marcus don't show you? Never see nothing on his page with him going to regular functions like his homeboy house, barbecues, and all that because Marcus don't got no real friends. His friends is poloing them.
He don't, and he ain't got. I was wondering, like, where's his family? Where is his people? Most people got people that tell them,
Right,
like, bro, what is you doing? Like, sit your goofy ass down. Like,
right.
you recording homeless people and shit. Like, what is you doing?
Yeah, he got homies that gon' like if you have friends, if you a man and you got friends that's a man, they gonna tell you like, oh, bro, if you do a scene with this trans, I'm gonna be uncomfortable even getting seen hang with you the next day.
For
So
real.
so it's no way in hell you got a community of homeboys and friends talking about threatening people. That's why you got a gun because it's just you and your gun
Exactly.
because you want to do weird shit that you can't hang with real men and you because the morals real men got morals. So Marcus couldn't hang around real men like me because he don't got
Exactly.
morals.
Even with Marcus having money, he still wouldn't be able to hang around
Right. Real
regular
men, because
men,
at the
men of
end of the day,
caliber,
real men
because
have
you
morals. We're not gonna look at a little girl and go, damn. If you do that in our circle, we're gonna look at you and say, what you just said?
for real.
We all got daughters, so why you just say damn when you see that little girl walk by you?
No, for real. Like, why you so pressed to talk to a little girl? That's like,
Right.
when Kim had said that Short Dog was trying to talk to a little girl. Marcus wanted to interview that little girl so bad. Every time he seen Kim, he, where she at? Where she at? Kim, like, she ain't, she don't come outside like that. She just come walk to the store or some shit. But he wanted to interview that little girl so bad. He claimed he had the mama permission and everything. He wanted to interview that little girl.
We know he was lying now because he's lying about the ID.
Exactly.
So
And he got, like I said, his followers is so delusional to the point that they damn near like a cult. So when he tell them dumbass lies, they believe him to the point where Marcus has started believing that his lies are believable.
right. Because of the way he present himself, the way he talk, the way he present himself, you would think he's telling the truth. He's always got a good smile on. He got a positive attitude, not knowing that this is the devil. And
Marcus is the worst kind just because
Lord, hey,
he's presentable. He you know what I'm saying, and you would think that he's a normal, productive citizen, but he's not. He's not like the rest of us.
right. Only thing Marcus got that blinds the ignorant is money because money don't unlame you. You could be a whole bozo with money. Because men know
Mhm.
if you a real man, you would be able to tell, like, this nigga's still a clown. I understand he got a bunch of money, but your conversation make you a clown. That's why
Yep.
I should have knew from the conversation that I was a little ass kid.
Yeah, exactly. Because he had to dumb his conversation down to talk to her. He had to dumb himself down to talk to her.
Right.
She's
He had
sitting up here. She's so gullible in the head. Mark is doing an interview with her. She telling him about how some man that she met online that she never seen before gonna give her a car. And she 100% believing that he gonna get her a car. Who thinks like that? And Mark is trying to tell her like that's not realistic. Da 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 da. He basically saying, nah, don't let that nigga finesse you. Let me finesse you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And you know what else I'm mad about? I don't know if whatever Troy said is legal or not, but I know for a fact that you can't get in trouble for having a conversation with over unless you having some sexual conversation or something inappropriate. That's like me running into a little girl in the lobby. She's on runaway and she's telling me what's going on. Like, look, I'm running away from home. I
Yeah,
just
but
came
this
upstairs. Listen,
it's a different situation because given the fact that everything that's going on, it was going to be a sexual conversation. You feel me? I mean, she had sex on film.
nah, but
So
that conversation wasn't. No, Troy basic conversation could have been, "Is you a runaway? Did did
yeah,
did you
but
tell
you
mom?"
know, you can't predict what the other person gonna say. You only know what you gonna say. You can't predict what the other party gonna say. So
Right.
with all this going on, if
I
she
give
get
him that.
on Troy platform and she
I
say
give him
he
that. I
forced
give
me
him
to do this or he made me to do that, now Troy got it. Now they gotta subpoena his shit. Now they gotta pull his videos. Now they, you know what I'm saying? Gotta run his shit.
what's up. What you need? That's a fact. That's a fact. I give him that. I give him that because I was mad because I wanted that information. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, Troy interviewed a girl, man.
I
Let's
wanted the information too, but after
like that.
going into
More right.
the live,
She
I
more
was
right.
mad at
She
Troy because
more
I'm
right
like, you
than
all day
Ola.
you didn't. I'm like all day you didn't prepped us for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've
we
been
all
waiting on
came
this. I didn't
inside
got
this
off of
chat.
work. Shit, I didn't cook dinner and shit. But
Word the mother. I was literally waiting for that
when I
shit.
heard Ola speak, I was like, yeah, they was finna try to run it on Troy. They trying to shoot it on Troy. Like I'm glad he ain't talked to the little girl. They trying to run it. They trying to run game.
Right, I'm like, Ola. The little girl is way more important than Ola. Nobody want to talk to Ola, nigga. You just as guilty as you, just like Marcus, nigga. Fuck, we want to talk to you. The police want to talk to you, nigga.
Right, 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 right.
The fuck is we talking to you about? That's why I don't know what niggas talking about. Tell us, ain't no story to tell us. We know you slept with her, and you're not 17. I don't care what nobody tell me, nigga.
I don't know where Feisty got that from. That was Feisty. She was on Troy Live and she
I don't
said
care
he
how
was
ignorant he
17.
talk. He's not 17. I go,
Hey,
I
I ain't gonna lie, he deep in the voice with it. They said he sound like CJ.
man, word the mother, that nigga ain't no damn 17. That man about 30.
Been sleeping with that little girl. I hope that she not pregnant. I hope she just was lying on camera for content.
I was about to say, I don't think she was. Because they ain't made that up. I
And
was,
but if she is pregnant, I believe that's the reason she ran away from home. She ain't want to get Ola in trouble. She trying to run away with her baby daddy and shit.
right, because she really even couldn't even tell you what her mother did. She said, my mother do a little, and a little, what? That's not what a female gonna say. My mother do drugs.
But it's just so crazy because all his other interviews, he was so invasive. Like he wanted to know so much.
Yeah,
But
what kind
this
of drugs do
interview,
she
he just
do?
wanted to get straight to the spicy.
Yeah, yeah. He got straight to the point. Y'all eating and we fucking.
And that's why I'm like, I feel like this situation with this little girl, if he haven't been being watched already, this situation is gonna open up a can of other worms because Marcus is literally on film every day soliciting and recruiting prostitution and pornography. Like, you know what I'm saying? He asking people, you wanna do spicy? You wanna do spicy? You wanna do spicy? Like this shit is crazy, and then you putting it on a website that you just created yourself. That's you don't have no type of license to produce or manufacture. You know what I'm saying? This type of content at all. Like if you was legal, you wouldn't even be going through this shit right now. Like this shit crazy for the love of money.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
And I'm
Marcus.
trying to figure out because he was on Feisty so bad about getting her ID. He was kept saying like she couldn't do the spicy until she got her ID. So how Feisty needed an ID but nobody else did.
I was just a front. That was a front because he knew Spicy. She was on her way to getting her ID, so that was a front to make us all think everybody that gonna be on this shit gonna have ID. Show it like he said till it all came out. Everything that's good in the dark gonna come to the light.
Mm. Yeah, the fact that he been doing it so long and he been getting away with it, he felt like wasn't nobody gonna be able to do shit to him. Like, oh, this just YouTube. The police ain't watching this. Can't nobody do shit to me. But what Marcus failed to realize is for everybody else, this is just it's something to watch. It's something to do. But nigga, this your real life. You trying to prove something to us. We get to I go to sleep, wake up, go to work in the morning, nigga. This your life. Like you go to sleep, wake up and do YouTube again, nigga. Like the fuck? It's over with for Marcus. He gonna have to sit down for a long time, and he already in his, he already up there in age. So shit, he might as well get comfortable wherever he going. She told Marcus that she told when Marcus did the interview with her the next morning after the spicy scene, she said that Ola was the daddy. So that's why I said she might have been like hopefully she was lying for content and hopefully she just not even pregnant at all. Marcus gonna have so many counts. They gonna charge him with shit that we ain't even think he could get charged with. He always want to talk off camera. It's when he say he want to talk off camera, that's when he talking about the money. That's when they negotiating the price for the spicy shit. That's how you know he ain't supposed to be doing this shit because he know he can't talk about the money part on camera. He probably did pay Feisty to say that shit because I would really like to know where she got that from.
We're gonna be back tomorrow. I got work in 20 minutes. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I love everybody. We're gonna be back here tomorrow, so make sure y'all subscribe with all notifications on. Make sure the bell is all white.